this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Where were we? I guess we could say now, huh?
Yes. Shithouse, Connecticut.
Yes. Middletown, Connecticut.
What a weird fucking Main Street they got. Anybody walk around? Oh, no, you guys kind of came in and...
That way we just winged in and winged out.
I had to be there Friday for a rehearsal dinner.
Oh.
And so I had some time to kill.
Yeah.
And that Main Street is a weird place.
Yeah, and that
It's
really...
like, they're trying to go for a hip vibe, like almost hippie-ish.
Oh, please.
Like
Good
a little
luck there.
little chic-ish.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking crackheads walking around.
Oh, yeah? I missed
And
those.
they're mingling with each other. Really strange.
I didn't see much of anything.
No, because you guys came in.
Yeah, we had a...
You're up there for what? Maybe a total of 5 hours?
Yeah, probably
What
around
time
there.
did we got in at literally not 5, but 4:30.
4:30.
Wedding started at 5.
Left at 10. 5.5 hours. Or 10:30. Take
Yeah,
about 10.
that's about it.
About 10.
Yeah.
And then...
you did it.
And then out.
And
Get
out?
the fuck out. Back to New York.
It was before we, make fun of some elements. I do want to say it was one of the nicer weddings I've been to.
Oh, it was.
I don't
blast.
really like going to weddings. I don't
Yeah.
know if I've said this on the air because they're all the same fucking wedding.
Well, they are.
I like those weddings where they just have a little twist, something a little different.
Yeah.
And they had a reception in a barn, so you didn't feel like you were in a wedding hall.
It was a barn.
I liked it,
This place called the Barn.
Although the AC was out of fucking control.
They had apparently one unit upstairs, like up in the second level of the barn.
Right.
And
in the rafters.
Yeah, in the rafters.
No, this was a real
blowing,
barn. Right.
Just blowing as hard as it could.
On our table.
If you were in the way of that stream, it was getting a little chilly.
Well, we were. Our
Yeah.
table was.
Yeah.
And Kenny was raising holy hell trying to get them to turn that AC.
It was
unit
freezing.
down. It was fucking freezing. I felt like a little girl.
Of
I
course
couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle the fucking AC.
The women from the table kept getting up and going to the bathroom because they said it was warmer there because you walked in under the ledge.
Yeah.
Right.
So that you didn't have that fucking thing blowing on you.
We were all taking off our fucking suit jackets to warm up the ladies.
Suit jackets.
Yeah. To warm up the ladies.
And the dais for the bride and groom was right behind us, so they must have been getting hit with the same thing, but they weren't even sitting there, really.
No, they were mingling.
They were mingling about. The new Roberts couple.
Right.
Yes, the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Sam Roberts.
That's
Boy,
right.
did she settle.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. What a fucking, talk about out of his league.
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Really, really fucking unbelievably attractive in her wedding dress.
Yes.
And she read off her vows up there, and she did an amazing job.
Yeah, Sam does it for a living, and she kicked his ass.
She blew him away.
I can't wait to tell Sam that when he gets back. She kicked his ass.
Kicked his ass.
He did okay.
Yeah, he did okay.
But she had a thing.
Yeah, she had like it was a ticker tape.
Yeah, a little
like
scroll.
ticker tape.
That was white, so she was kind of reading off that or referring to that.
Yeah.
Referencing that, I should say.
It wasn't distracting like she's holding a piece of paper.
Right, and then it kind of was falling to the floor, but it looked like it was kind of part of her dress.
Right, yeah, it was pretty cool.
And she made up all those words herself.
Words.
Stupid getting fucking teary-eyed balled at that thing. I really did. I'll fucking admit it. God, she fucking hit it out of the park with her vows.
Well, Kenny's great with the emotion and stuff, because when Jess's best friend got up and she gave a speech,
Right.
Right from the get-go, Kenny goes, "How long is this going to take?"
But he said it loud enough where like
I know.
at least 3 tables heard.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little
Choked up?
when Jess. Yeah, because it was nice. Sam said I was like, "You about to cry?" Weren't you?" He goes, "Yeah." Because I didn't know that she came out to some song he really liked.
There you go.
Yeah, sleep apnea. My father has it, and I have it.
He goes, 44 years ago, my father married me and my lovely bride.
With that
And I'm honored to do the same here today. Doesn't he feel
really
like he
is,
should have left on a hot air balloon after the ceremony? You know what I mean? He's just like an old school coming to town entertainer.
Very
guy.
oldie time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam's dad is very oldie time.
Really nice guy, though.
He was very good, though. He didn't over talk.
No.
Talked very briefly. Did a great ceremony. I thought he did. I
like a quick fucking ceremony.
Yes.
Don't piss me off with a long masked churchy thing.
Right.
Oh my God! I'll show up for the reception if I know that's happening.
And all the assholes on Twitter were really happy that it was raining all day because they knew like they were trying to get married outside. But in the end, for some fucking odd reason, it decided to clear up just in time for the ceremony. Creepy shit. Yeah, and then it started raining afterwards when we were all in the barn.
Yeah.
In the barn.
A
freezing
real
our
barn
asses
burner.
With a DJ that might be a fan of our show.
Oh,
and
yes.
I'm sure he's listening right now.
Yes.
I appreciate that you like the show, but let's relax a little bit. We don't need to hear show references all day long.
I went up to the, I was going up to the bathroom, and you got to pass by him when you go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he goes, I just wanted to ask you, have I done anything that is giving you douche chills tonight? And I just looked at him like, this fucking very moment.
Yeah.
Asking that question.
He was very excited because I had to borrow a tie from him.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd you have to borrow it? You're going to a wedding.
Dude, I was more than prepared. I had 3 different shirts. I had a suit. I had belts. I had shoes. And I even saw the tie in my closet when I was packing.
The tie.
I don't know where the tie went.
You have one tie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why you laugh?
Because you're grown up in so many ways, but there are others that
Why would you need
not
more
so
than
much.
one tie?
Because
I don't go to tie events.
But you did.
Yeah.
Occasionally you go to a tie event. I don't go to tie events very much, but it's just you got to have like a couple of nice suits and a few ties.
A couple different shirts that go with my suit.
Some other suit. There's like
the one tie matches all the shirts I got.
There's kind of a good mood suit, and then there's like a funeral suit.
No, they're all the same. They're all the same suit.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the dead guy doesn't care what color you wear. He don't give a fuck.
All right.
He don't care. I don't like suits.
I don't either. I hate them, but, so you got to wear them.
I got one really nice tie. Really nice.
Yeah.
And I forgot it.
Home.
So the DJ, he got all excited that he could do something for me. So he went to his car, and he literally had 50 ties in his car.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Did he let you keep it?
He wanted me to keep it. I'm like, no.
Keep the tie.
I'm like, here's your tie back.
Yeah.
I go, you can put it on eBay. You probably will get about $7 for it.
Oh.
Because I wore it. $7
maybe.
maybe.
At the Roberts Wedding by Greg Opie Hughes.
And then the DJ couldn't help himself. Just before the lovely couple were making their way into the barn for the first time, the guy wished little Jimmy a very happy birthday. That's how he started.
Yeah, that was the
very
first thing he
appropriate.
said, pretty much.
I looked at Jimmy, and he even was like, we're assholes and all, but Jesus.
Well, I took a wave to the crowd.
You did wave. Half of them were like, what does that even mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
It was important.
Well, it was, there were some very typical parts of the wedding where, it just happens. I am a people watcher at the wedding. And, boy, were there some things to watch at the Roberts wedding.
Every wedding there is. Every wedding, there's a bunch of people you can make fun of.
Yeah, the older broads that try to do the sexy dance is it was beyond me.
They're sexy in their own minds still.
Oh boy, yeah, they are. There was a couple of women dancing there that night. Mm-hmm. One in particular. Oh my God.
We'll call them Monster and Sir.
Oh God. This show got too popular. They're all listening right now. I remember the days we could do this break and, no one fucking listened to our show after going to a wedding. They're all listening right now.
I just think Danny's got a video rolling of some horrendous dancer at a wedding, girl dancing at a wedding.
She'll be going down soon.
Oh, she takes a fucking dive?
Oh, I'm sure.
assuming.
She falls? She's got to fall, yeah. Oh, she's all hammered.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes. Right on her
Whoa.
ass. She wearing panties?
Barely.
I don't know what the fuck's going on
Barely.
there. Yeah, well, this woman was dancing and doing her sexy dance and making sexy faces while she's dancing. And she's wearing like a white kind of dress, little short thing, and sticking her ass out, looking over her shoulder, putting her fists on her hips, and shaking her ass and making a dancey, sexy face.
Almost doing like a Mick Jagger. Remember when Mick Jagger used to do that?
Yes.
It almost looks like a chicken.
Speaking of Mick Jagger, Jimmy turns to me, he goes, hey, I want to go out later on. I want to talk to Charlie Watts.
She looked exactly like Charlie Watts.
Charlie Watts.
Can you put Charlie Watts?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Horrendous. It was Charlie Watts, Dr. Zachary Smith.
Yeah.
She looked like Dr. Smith. Oh dear.
Oh, my
yes,
God.
it's Charlie Watts.
Oh my God.
And the whole sexy dancing thing was really getting me. And then Jimmy decided to point out her calves.
Same woman?
Yes.
Oh, were they big?
They were big calves.
I wasn't sure if she used to be a man.
And he goes,
For real.
I don't know. She had calves like a man.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
she did.
a
She had
man's
man
legs.
calves.
Yeah, there was some sculpturing going on in her face that was suspicious.
Jimmy pointed out that she was all happy because she made the cover of Calves Monthly. I was just cracking up thinking how awful that magazine would be.
Yeah.
Calves Monthly.
What a low sub rate that must have.
Yes.
Jimmy had some lines where I couldn't catch my breath.
Oh.
And then because I was laughing so fucking hard, Jimmy started laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah, she had those
Like that.
like that upside down calf V
It
thing.
looks like a heart, the upside down
Yeah.
Valentine's Day heart.
Yes, yes.
That's a lot of working out.
It really is, right?
I think so. I think that's a lot of running. No, wait. Biking. No, what?
Anything with the legs.
I don't know what
Running,
that
biking,
is.
walking.
Biking makes your
crazy.
fucking thighs
Yeah.
big.
Oh my God! Look at those
Whatever.
calves.
Oh, God. Look at these women.
Oh,
What the fuck is
what'd
that?
she do to herself?
Calves.com, I guess. What site is that?
Calves. It's calvesmonthly.com.
That's nice.
My God.
That's a nice calf. I like a woman with a good calf.
A good calf.
Yeah.
The other line you did.
The other woman with the big head face.
Well, awful.
We all looked at her,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and we just knew.
She was the one that we dubbed Samantha from Sex and the City.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
But Jimmy goes,
She was going after the only two black guys on the dance floor.
Oh boy, was she?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, well. She was just
but
dancing.
Jimmy walks up to me and goes, "Have you seen Giant Face yet?" And I knew exactly who he was talking about.
Exactly. That's how big her
And
face was.
I couldn't catch my breath. I started laughing so
Yeah.
fucking hard.
When you say who's giant face, and everybody knows, oh yeah,
Knows
that's the one.
exactly who you're talking about.
And then Jimmy was giving me Giant Face scenarios. There was because she was dancing on the dance floor.
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to do it justice.
It was something about that her face gives a forced perspective, so she had to keep telling her dance partners, like, no, I'm not, you don't have to keep back. I'm not getting closer. It's just the illusion my face gives. Like she would lean in and whisper that because she had that giant head, so it looked like everyone danced with it backed up a little. But she was a classic, that lady.
Everyone thought she was getting right in their face,
Yes.
but it's like, no, it just looks that way.
It's
It's
like
an
that
illusion.
trick in your rearview mirror. That's all it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here. I'm okay. She's a big lady.
God, I was dying to, tweet and make videos, but we had to show some respect, unfortunately.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
there
tweeted
was-
a couple of things, but
Yeah, little things we were able
Yeah.
to do.
Eastside Dave.
Obviously, but, oh,
Yeah.
God.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And
though.
you guys met Bobby for the first time,
Yes.
I didn't realize it was the first time I met her, though.
who's a star on this radio show, Sam's mom.
I really thought
Mommy.
I had met her before. I would have sworn to you that I had met Sam's mother. I'm like, I knew what she looked like. I'm like, yeah, I've met her before. She's really nice.
Yeah.
First time I met her was this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. But what a nice woman though. She comes up. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much for coming. It's like, what? Fucking wing in, I wing out.
Right.
Yeah, what else?
Skin off my ass.
Oh, God. It was fun,
It
though.
was a good time.
was a good
Definitely.
wedding. It was all right.
Yeah, fucking bartender pissed me off.
Why?
I go up there and I ask for a couple of drinks, and you're only allowed 2 drinks, which is fine, But then at the last minute, Jimmy kind of leans over and he's like, "Anthony, could you get me a Diet Coke?" And
I didn't realize there was a line, and he was in the front one.
I already had 2 drinks, and it was a long line at that point. So I was like, "Oh, could I get a Diet Coke also?" And he's looking over my head, not even acknowledging me, going, "Yeah, you come here, come up here." Like don't even bother talking to me. I was like, "Hello, Diet Coke." It's not like I'm getting 3 drinks. Jimmy's right there and stuff.
So the other guy got it though.
Yeah, the other guy.
Really? What was that
So I'm
about?
just like, fuck it. Well, it was about him not getting fucking tip. That's what it was about. Bastard.
What a dummy. It's like he blew off the biggest tipper in the place. What a dope.
He's an asshole.
What a dope.
Good for him. Fucko.
I tipped the other guy great, too. His partner was. Well, they probably split the tips.
Yeah,
so it
probably
doesn't matter.
sure they
split them.
did,
God damn it, yeah.
Of course.
Or they just, from what I hear in this scandal that's going on, a lot of these catering halls, they collect the tips from the staff, and they just pay them their wage, and the venue keeps the tips.
What?
Yeah, there's a class action suit going on with some fucking union. There's a union of catering hall workers, apparently.
Right.
And they've been just taking their tips.
What?
And keeping it, and then they just pay the fucking staff what they pay them.
How do they do that?
God.
I know, it's amazing, right? I don't know.
I would assume that's not happening at all. Wedding halls.
Not at all of them.
But there's a few that are doing that, huh?
Shysters out there.
Wow.
Shysters.
How do you allow that? Like, why wouldn't you just keep reaching in and grabbing your tips then? Why would you?
I know, right? Yeah. They'd probably fire you.
Catering hall tips are a little different. It's not like people leave money on the tables. I think it might be something that's like built into a bill.
Included in the bill.
You know what
right?
I mean? And then and then the workers never see that.
Right.
I think
I
that's
see what
that's
you're saying.
probably
right,
more of the
okay.
scam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like
I'm just
No,
talking
yeah,
out my
that makes
ass,
sense. But they're not just grabbing their jars off the
that
thing.
makes sense.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I've never been to a wedding where I left a 20 on the table,
Yeah, hey, good service. That was great.
Okay. I've done that. Or I find a guy. I find the one guy that was good
Find
to
a
us.
guy.
I didn't this weekend because there was no real guy.
No, there wasn't.
Right?
I like when there's a guy you could just, hey, get me drinks.
Yeah.
I had to keep getting up and getting drinks. But
Food was awesome.
Yeah, really good.
Usually wedding food sucks.
wedding food.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have the salmon?
I did, and I hadn't eaten all
that,
day.
That corn relish thing?
Yeah, the corn was very. Oh, the
Shock
corn relish
Jock's
was
talking
great.
about corn relish.
But it was good.
Holy fuck, that was a nice combination.
Sam's mother's cookie was fucking phenomenal.
She didn't fucking cook them.
She said I heard she baked that.
Oh, I thought she
There's
did.
controversy. She goes, everyone's asking me, but I didn't. Last thing I want to do is cook 200, cookies the night before the wedding. Because in her mind, she has to do it right before the wedding so they stay fresh.
Because I felt the cookie was a little lackluster. I was just being polite.
Yeah, I didn't think the cookie was that great.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would have done a much better job. It's going to drive her nuts that she didn't cook that now.
Yeah.
Roland, you have a good time at the wedding? Yeah. What was your highlight, sir?
The cake was delicious.
The cake was delicious.
Yeah. Drank, ate. I just woke up.
It sounds it.
I'm tired.
What's with would you do something last night? What happened?
No, I went home, passed out.
He was hanging out at the party table. I don't know what the fuck was going on at that table, but
We drank a lot.
it seemed to be other things going on at that table.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Troy seemed to be
Oh, yeah.
trying to get everybody high.
Troy was working the table.
Yeah, he's trying to get me high at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning at the hotel bar. I'm like,
Wow.
I do want to maybe, toke a little bit here and there eventually, but I'm not going to start with Troy Kwan and his misfits at 1 in the morning
And
at
his
the
misfits.
at the hotel bar. I picture a different scenario, to be honest with you. If
Yeah.
I go down that road again.
He was,
Jesus.
he was, somebody said he was dressed like Ace Ventura. He had a very colorful jacket on.
Did anyone get a picture of his
sneakers
outfits?
and...
You got a picture of his outfit? You should tweet that.
Oh, yeah.
He has
yeah.
it up on his
Definitely.
Instagram.
Oh, he's got it up on Instagram. Okay.
He does? Where's
Yeah.
what is he on Instagram? I don't know.
Troy Kwan on
He
Instagram.
is the
Troy
Ace
Kwan. Good luck
Ventura
trying to
look.
spell that. Yeah, but something was going on. That you guys had a good party going on at that table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lasted till like 3, 4.
Huh?
Lasted till like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Really? Where'd you go after the wedding? There was nowhere to really go.
The lobby.
Because the bar closed, right? The hotel bar
Yeah.
closed at 2.
Yeah, we bolted out about an hour, I guess, before
hour
everything
before.
was pretty much wrapped up. We made it for the cake.
Yeah,
You know?
You definitely
Made
fucking
it for the
did it.
cake. It wasn't just a come in and come out really quickly. But we had a good time. Mm-hmm. Ace Ventura, there he is.
What color is that? I don't even know.
Salmon.
You got to go with salmon, right?
Salmon, yes.
Isn't salmon kind of a pink color?
Yes,
though?
very.
So why aren't we saying it's pink?
And he has a white linen shirt under it.
Yes.
This is see-through linen shirt.
Yeah.
And he was wearing sneakers with the whole thing, wasn't he?
Yeah, Vans.
Yeah, Vans.
Vans, of course.
Are they the hip sneakers?
Oh, he was very
Yeah.
fashionable,
Yeah,
very
very good.
fashionable.
Yeah,
Indeed.
there was some thought that was put into
Yeah.
this.
Oh, a lot of thought put into
His
look
outfit.
just like regular.
I just got my one suit with my one tie that I forgot.
I gotta stop wearing like suits to everything that's formal. Like apparently, like you're just allowed to be casual at everything now.
I don't mind that,
So
though.
I'm just gonna be casual at everything now.
I don't mind that. You know, I would never wear a salmon jacket, but, you know, a casual jacket
I'm
with
done
no
wearing
tie,
suits to weddings.
yes.
You are just allowed to just wear whatever the fuck you want.
I
now.
think that's it.
Amazing.
I think I'm done, too. I think you're right,
Yeah?
Danny.
Fucking
Yeah,
had it.
fuck that. I'm throwing my one tie away.
Your one tie.
And really, how long is it on at the wedding? Like you put it on just for the second, like the second, the second you get your first drink, it's off.
Mm-hmm. And I
So
can't
why
wait to
are we
put,
still wearing these
And I
things?
can't wait to put take the suit jacket off usually, too.
Yeah. Unless you're freezing.
Well, I was freezing, so I didn't take my suit
Yeah.
jacket off the entire night. Well, no, I had to cover up some ladies, but besides that, it was cold in there, right, Roland?
No, I was fine.
Oh, Roland's
Oh, that's
fine.
right, I forgot.
Roland wanted to wear shorts. to
Yeah,
the
he was
wedding.
comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
But Roland was almost dressed.
I know.
It was strange
Weird.
to see you almost dressed.
It's
Almost.
strange to wear that.
He came close.
Almost dressed. There was actually a collared shirt, which was really creepy to see
Yeah, yeah.
on Roland.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird.
Any other highlights, Roland? That's it?
Well, we went to Pepe's Pizza afterwards.
Oh.
In New Haven?
Yeah,
How was it?
phenomenal.
How many you have?
How far were we from New Haven?
Pretty close.
Really?
I had no idea where we were.
How'd you get there? Are you
No.
Are you just lying?
No, he said the
drove.
night before that he was going to
We
Pepe's
drove.
Pizza.
Yeah, we went from after the wedding. The next day, we went to Pepe's on the way home.
He
the
seems
next
looking forward to
day.
it, yeah.
I thought you meant after the wedding. I'm
Oh,
like,
no,
that-
no, no, no.
that's-
The next day.
I think that's impossible. There were huge buses getting people back and forth.
The morning mashup was there and getting a little
boy.
buzzed.
Oh, boy.
Wow, Nicole could give you a run for your money. You do know that, right?
Nicole can drink.
You know she could give you a run for your money.
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah.
out of her fucking mind.
Yeah. Oh yes, Mr. Erock. Oh well.
Oh,
We're gonna-
I forgot Erock was at the wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
What was your highlight, Erock? Any thoughts on the wedding?
I had two. One was during the ceremony when they're saying "I do." A bird shit on East Side Dave,
Oh, yeah.
and he just goes, "Ah!"
Oh right.
Was it a nice shit?
Oh, it was all over his shoes,
That's awesome.
and he was trying to clean it. He didn't have a napkin, so he's trying to scrape it off with the wedding program, and his wife's yelling him not to do that.
He was trying to be on his best behavior.
Yeah, yeah. As best as he could be.
He did all right.
That was true. All he really did was fling himself onto the dance floor at one point. Literally throwing himself onto the floor.
Yeah.
And screaming like, ow, ow.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
I don't either, but that's what he does.
I don't really understand it.
It's his gimmick.
It's his thing.
He falls down and yells how much it hurt him.
Then he would get up and kind of walk off like James Brown, and like Sam's kind of consoling him, and then
Yeah.
he'd push Sam away and run and jump and,
run
fall
back
back
and-
down on the dance floor.
And throw himself back on the floor again. It's the weirdest thing to watch.
I think I got like 20 seconds of it. Maybe I'll post it.
Yeah.
It's just really, I don't know what to do with
He's
it.
a
It's so
weirdo.
strange.
He's a great guy, though, man.
Oh, I love him. I fucking love Eastside
Dave's
Dave.
fun.
I think he's really talented, and this company really fucked him over. Although he's kind of doing a little, a couple hours on the weekend, right?
On
Yeah.
Saturdays, yeah.
When is the show?
7 p.m. on Saturdays. Davy Mac Sports Program.
Oh,
He should be full-time, though.
there's a nice plug.
Another good portion of the wedding was during one of the speeches where there was an emotional pause, and Kenny just goes, "He lost his place."
Yeah. All right.
And once again, three
Everyone
tables
heard it.
Easily
He
heard
lost
that.
his place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny's hard to figure out. Did he have a
No,
good
he's
time?
not. He's Aspergery and an ass. Yes, Kenny summed up.
Does he have a good time?
Yeah.
Was very nice.
He acknowledges what a good time looks like and knows how to say that's what it was. It was a fun time.
His text to me was like, it was good hanging with you. You are good people.
No, at least it came from the heart.
Yeah, it was nice to hang out with you. You are good people. Hope you have a safe, traffic-free ride home.
Traffic-free.
See you tomorrow.
Ah,
You're good people.
what a
Sees
guy.
me every day. Hey, Erock, were you high?
Yeah, that night didn't end well for me.
Why? What
Oh,
happened?
really?
Yeah.
Did you vomit? Little vomit?
2 attempts and nothing came out, but then,
Wait, you were feeling queasy?
yeah, about 2:30 in the morning, we're
How much
back
do you
in the room.
hate puking?
And I feel
Being
that
a
it's
fat
coming,
guy.
but nothing is happening.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I just go to bed. And then about an hour and a half later, all of a sudden, I thought I shit my pants. And I'm
Oh,
checking.
no.
I'm like, no. And I go running to the bathroom, and I didn't. But as soon as I turned on the light and pulled my pants down to check, that's when it happened.
Whoa.
You shit where?
Jesus.
I-
Wait, you didn't puke? You shit yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God.
Well, wait. How much did you have? Like, what led up to this? What
Oh,
exactly led to this?
It was high and drinking all night. And then
You just
then
openly admitted you got
then
high?
The
You
buffet at 2 a.m. didn't help either.
Buffet.
At what?
There was the after party.
I
they
heard
had
there was a
eggs.
breakfast buffet.
Yeah, it was a
think
breakfast
it was in the
buffet
eggs.
Where was it?
Eggs,
at the tavern that was in the hotel.
bacon.
Maple sausage.
Ooh.
Maple sausage.
How was
bacon.
it?
Oh, it was
Oh,
great.
Erock.
It hit the spot.
Oh, it went right through me.
So how bad did you shit yourself?
As soon as I got into the bathroom, I turned the light on. I pulled my shorts down to see, and I bend down to look, and that's when it happened. So I got most of it right into the toilet, but
Oh, God. Damn.
Most of
yeah, some of it.
Oh, yuck.
Let's just say that the people who have to clean that room aren't going to be too happy with the towels that were left hidden behind the curtains in the bathtub.
no, you cleaned up with the shit with towels?
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh,
You just
my
left the towels
God.
there? See,
Oh,
Yeah,
my
you gotta throw the towels away by the
yeah,
elevator garbage.
absolutely.
Yeah. Damn, he's talking like a
I
pro.
don't know how to clean up fucking shit towels in a hotel room, mister.
Well, I know for next time now.
That
so.
dumb little garbage pail in between the elevator doors, the 2 elevator doors. Shove it in there.
Shove it in the tall ashtray,
what I
standing
mean.
ashtray thing. Yeah.
The small one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
That's your highlights from the wedding? You shitting yourself?
No, that's
Oh, and Eastside Dave getting shit on.
Dave. Oh, with the sparklers too. There were sparklers
Yeah.
for photo
Oh, we
ops.
missed the sparklers.
Yeah.
And Dave shot a nice little video with sparklers.
That's all right. I posted that. Is it on the Facebook page?
It's on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
All in all, a very nice affair. I thought very nice, very unique to be in the barn, and the food was fucking great. I was starving because I had woken up late, and Aunt said, "Why don't you come up? Because I got to stop in the city." All right. I took her. I was going to drive up, but I'm like, why would I drive when I could hop in a car?
Take the old limo up. Oh.
And I'm glad I did that because I was tired, not feeling like driving after.
Yeah.
I didn't eat. I didn't have time to eat.
That sounds like a good time, man.
Oh, it was fucking nothing better than not having to drive back
Right.
from a wedding. Because I know I'm going to be tipping a few back. And, you just want to fucking be
You
driving.
didn't seem like you were tipping too many, though.
No, I was actually in pretty good shape. I don't know. It was just such a pain in the ass to get a drink.
Oh, really?
I had to keep getting up and going to the bar. It was in another room.
Yeah.
So I just was like, And then, they give you the little fucking shot glass of drink instead of a nice big fucking burly glass.
Instead of a man's drink.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
And I got, when we got home later on, Jimmy actually came by the house, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to make a drink. And I was like, I can't even drink. Just didn't feel like it. Didn't have it in me Saturday night for some reason.
That's a late night.
Yeah.
You,
yeah.
You went back out to Aunt's after getting home from the wedding?
Not that I got home by get back to the city by 12, late or not even at 12.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it
On a
was pretty
Saturday,
early.
it's like it was.
But those
I don't
are
like
your
going,
hours.
I don't like going to bed early on a weekend. Like
Yeah.
I like.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, I like being up nice and late and going to bed late on late Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's something that's for me. It's a healthy thing to do. It's like you go going out, hang with a friend, nothing deviant.
Yeah.
Nothing terrible, because I tend to left to my own devices on a Saturday night.
Well,
I start
shoving
doing-
those hot dogs up your ass was not...
Yeah, but at least I didn't eat them. Shoving them in my ass was one thing. Eating them is unhealthy.
I was hungry.
Yeah, but believe me, if I was riding around by myself, I'd be shoving other hot dogs up my ass. So it's I don't have any ketchup, Daddy.
Daddy.
So it was fun.
Yeah. Congratulations.
By the way, do you know
Sam and Jess.
they had chicken fingers at the fucking?
For Sam.
yeah.
But
yeah.
no, and also at the little reception, the cocktail hour.
Oh, right.
There was chicken fingers,
And little
there was
fries.
little fries, fucking.
But that's way
cheese
better
and
some
crackers.
dumb mushroom thing. Would you like a dumb mushroom thing?
It was great.
They don't even know what it is at some of these weddings.
Oh, yeah.
But they had a tiny little thing where it was like 4 or 5 French fries in a little like
in a
Dixie
little
cup type.
little paper cone thingy.
I thought that was great.
Yes.
I was all in as far
Love
as that
my
goes.
3 French fries.
Well, you had to go back a few different
The
times.
3 French fries.
During the cocktail hour, Kenny kept, every now and then a different waiter or waitress would come by, and Kenny would interrogate as to why they were carrying that particular dish or what they were doing here.
Kenny.
He's like, what are you doing with that? He's like, do you want one? And he had to make them explain what was in each item, and then he would say no.
Of course. That's the lovely and talented Kenny.
Yes,
Love
he's unique.
Yeah.
All right, we should break, man. We got other things to talk about. We got a busy show today. Very busy.
Oh, many guests.
We have a Paul Williams controversy. I at least want to talk about it. It's all good. Paul's
Yes.
coming in, and we're going to treat him like a rock star. But he never forgot something that was done on the show many years ago.
That I forgot.
I
Or
forgot
I didn't even
too.
know happened, honestly.
I
was just hoping it wasn't going to come up.
Yeah.
Want to explain after the break, I guess? We'll do that? All right. Paul Williams is coming in. Do most people know who Paul Williams is?
I think so,
He's a
yeah.
fucking legend, man.
Yeah, his documentary was called Still Alive.
Yeah.
And it's what he's promoting. And everyone knows him from the late night talk. He was the short guy with like long blonde hair. He almost looked like a taller version of Cousin Oliver from the Brady Bunch, and he had glasses.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But he was a funny. Like, he did 50 Tonight shows with Carson.
Yeah.
He did 50 Carsons.
Wow.
He was that guy. And he was in Smokey the Bandit. He was the short, little Enos.
Yeah,
Because he's thirsty.
Right.
Dummy.
He was in everything. He was in so many movies.
Yep.
Oscar-winning songwriter.
And wrote so many of the memorable songs of the day.
Yeah.
Like, give me one.
Oh, how about
A Star Is Born?
Evergreen?
What?
Yeah, Star Is Born song.
Oh.
And
does that go?
What's the big Muppet song?
Rainbow Connection.
That is shared by two. I have found.
He wrote that?
Yeah.
And the Rainbow Connection.
He wrote the Rainbow Connection?
Yes, Kermit's song.
Holy shit.
The
this
Rainbow
guy's a
Connection.
song.
Whoa.
What?
You wrote The Love Boat.
Oh,
Did he really?
Love boat.
soon you'll be making. And he wrote just an old-fashioned love song.
Oh, yeah.
Playing on the radio.
But he would walk out in his little suit. And I loved him, though, because he would belt these tunes out.
Well,
and he shouldn't have been a sex symbol, but women really wanted to fuck this dude.
Is he officially a midget?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
5'2", maybe.
He might be even shorter. Well, how tall is he? Can you see? But he was an unlikely sex symbol.
There's a few clips in that documentary where he's playing a kid, and it said he's 24 years old
Yeah.
or something, and he looked like a child.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I see that picture, Danny? Because he actually looks younger now, or as young. That's him, like, now.
Right.
And he's
Yeah.
71.
No,
Yeah.
he was on a Yo Gabba Gabba recently.
Oh, was he?
That's how I know him.
Remember The Odd
Now that I
Couple?
watch children's programs.
We'll cover this later, too, with The Odd Couple. 5'2", you're right.
Oh, yeah, The Odd Couple. Were,
When Felix's daughter loved him.
yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Williams.
Felix's daughter was following Paul Williams around, and I believe he was going to be playing in Albany.
Well, we should tell the people what happened then. And who got the email over the weekend? I didn't even know until Jimmy brought it up at the wedding. I'm like, no, he remembers.
Roland
I got a phone call.
You got a phone call, and what did they say?
There's a little problem. He remembers, I think 10 or 11 years ago, not naming names, somebody hung up on him.
and said something
Who do
rude.
you
He
think?
said something rude.
Who do you think? I said, what have you done in 10 years or something like that?
That's-
Or lately?
Yeah, he said nothing, and then it's irrelevant. He hung up on him.
Oh boy.
That was a quote. Yeah. You got it close. Yes.
So we never officially did the interview?
No.
Oh, boy.
So Roland emailed me and said, Paul Williams problem. Like, he goes, you don't have to email. If you email the publicist and kind of talk to him. So he gave me the publicist's email. So I emailed him. I told him truthfully, I don't remember the incident. I'm like, I may not have been in that day. But I'm like, I can't explain why. Sometimes we just do dumb stuff on the radio show. It's like it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
But we're looking forward to meeting Paul. We're not having him in to be ironic. I just told the truth. We saw the documentary. It was great, and it's real. We really want to talk to Paul Williams. And he emailed me back. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. And then I checked my other email a day later, and Paul had emailed me.
Really?
And, yeah, very friendly.
Nice.
He went, hey, man, that was nice. Thanks for addressing my concern. And he wasn't being a baby about it. It was just a concern. He was very, very nice.
He really is a guy that knows where he is now, accepts everything. He's very happy with where he is, from what I saw with in the documentary, you know. So you get kind of an impression of him from the old days, but it's not really who he is.
Yeah, it was a very, very interesting documentary just about what his life is now. Because
Yeah.
he was such a, he was on, if you said Paul Williams now, some people go, who? Like, you know, a lot of younger people don't know him, but, you know.
Oh, he was a TV and movie icon.
Everywhere.
He
And
never turned down a
songwriter.
gig.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he was in there. They showed all these old clips. They got archive footage from everything in this.
Yeah.
And they showed clips of fucking a really awful scene with Angie Dickinson shooting him in Policewoman.
Yeah, he played a bad guy in Policewoman.
Really?
And she goes, "You're under arrest for murder," and he's looking like all shocked, and then he pushes her against the wall, pulls a gun out. It's like Paul Williams playing the heavy.
Yeah.
It didn't quite pan out.
I'm trying to. I want to know the circumstances of us hanging up on him back in the day.
It was probably just a dumb moment.
What he was
Yeah.
promoting and all that.
Oh no.
Yeah, we don't know. Our listeners do. There are listeners that know
I'm
way more
sure
about
they
this
know
show than we
everything.
do. I don't remember. I don't remember that we hung up on him. To be completely
didn't
honest
either.
with you.
I had
And
no-
then that's what I'm going to tell him too.
Wasn't it we? It was just I.
All right,
I did not remember that.
but I don't remember the circumstances on that one at all. If someone knows, please let us know.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Paul Williams, we got Uriah Faber coming in.
Uriah Faber, yes, who's fighting actually on the next fight I'm going to, and he's promoting a book called "It's a California Kid: The Laws of the Ring." It's just about his life, and I've started it, and it's very good. What I got through it.
Very cool. Yeah, he's been on the show before. He's cool.
Yeah.
And then Anthony Bourdain, nice.
He's a comic book, Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, it comes out. Marvel's just sent that to me. It comes out in July.
They should have given us this because I would have read it. Like it's called
He made this?
Get Jiro. It's like a hardcover comic book that looks really cool. There's a severed arm right here.
Graphic novel, Jimmy.
Oh, it is a graphic
How
novel.
about a severed head
Oh yeah.
in comic book form?
Wait, you know what? A graphic novel is different than a comic book. What is the difference? Is it hardcover?
Hardcover, and it's usually like a collection of like 10 comic books in one graphic novel.
So it's longer than a comic book would be.
Well, yeah, it's packaged differently, and then you get to spend an extra $20 on it.
Ooh, look at that ass, huh?
Oh well.
Got a
Yeah.
naked lady
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
And he's leaving no reservations.
Is he?
A lot of controversy.
Why?
He's leaving the
We'll
travel.
have to ask him.
He's leaving the Travel Channel to do a show for CNN.
I've heard that's not true.
Oh.
I just wanted to start some controversy. I didn't hear that at all, actually. I heard nothing of it.
According to the paper today, the Travel Channel was very surprised by the announcement.
Oh, really?
That he's leaving, yeah. And he just filmed his last one in Brooklyn.
Right here in.
So we'll have to ask him about that. He's coming in at 8:30.
Oh, God, there was a great picture of him. I didn't know it was in Brooklyn with Jamie Hector and Michael K. Williams, Marlo and Omar from The Wire. There was a picture of the three of them at a table, and I guess it was in Brooklyn. I was like, he must have shot around here recently.
Yeah, over the weekend, I guess he was doing some stuff. So
Couldn't think that
I
one.
hate that the little pad things fall off of the headphones so easily. What are they, Sony headphones?
yeah, these are good headphones. Usually.
No, that's like their
Mine
one
never
fucking
falls off.
downfall.
Does it fall off?
Yeah.
Russell Brand, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was really fucking annoying. And
The whole
and not
show
that funny.
sucks, and not in that like it's cool to say that MTV Awards show sucks.
Yeah.
it just really sucks. It was terrible.
It might have passed us by. I think it's made for like 15-year-old girls.
Is it because they were dragging people out, and talking about things that?
I don't know.
No,
I didn't get it.
I think they've lost like touch with everything, though. I don't know. It's just fucking. It was odd.
Russell Brand thinks he's really fucking cool. He's in that Jack Black category of annoyance. Who's in that fucking category? Jack Black and Russell Brand.
It's cool to just come out and look unshowered and, fucking riff.
Right.
Just riffing.
But he is showered.
Yeah, of course.
Everything on that guy's body was thought about.
Very calculated. It was pretty much just a commercial for movies.
Right.
And a star fucking event where celebrities came out, plugged their latest blockbuster, and didn't want to be there and left. Like Christian Bale comes out for the new Batman movie, which I don't think is going to need any real publicity on MTV. And he just, you could tell he doesn't want to be there. The MTV Movie Awards.
Or is that the thing, to look like you don't want to be there?
Maybe that's it.
Because some of the people were doing that, too. So you don't know what's real and what's not.
I was just like, this is fucking awful.
That new Spider-Man movie, though.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
You didn't see the trailer?
No, I didn't see that.
Does it look good? I think it looks good. Going a little darker with the whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't...
a reboot of a movie that isn't that old.
That they rebooted. Yeah.
A
10-year reboot?
10 years.
Is it 10 years?
We're doing a
Pretty
10-year
much.
reboot.
I mean, I think I'm probably wrong, but I think Spider-Man was 2001.
Yeah, somewhere around there, right?
Wow. Yeah, it looks good, though, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that. You want to at least try to listen to 1 minute of Russell Brand from last night? We don't have to.
Oh, Spider-Man.
You want to go for a minute?
Sure.
All right, see if you can last a minute.
Welcome to the MTV Movie Awards 2012. Thanks, Martin Solveig, for spinning us in with music and for remaining here throughout the night doing that. Twilight.
What?
Hunger Games.
What he was doing, because his material was lacking.
Yeah.
Big fucking time.
Yeah.
He knew he would get a huge reaction because the audience is filled with a lot of young fucking girls.
Yes.
That he would mention Twilight and Hunger Games knowing that would get a reaction. So after these jokes were going absolutely nowhere and laying flat, he would go, Twilight, Hunger Games, and everyone would be cheering
And
like they were just cheering for that horrible line he did.
Right.
Tonight is an important ceremony because, according to the Mayans, the world will end in December this year. If Earth hurtles into the sun and humanity is destroyed, we will all say as one, we had the MTV Awards 2012 and it was worth it.
Worth it. I hate his fucking accent.
It's a fake accent at this point.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
But let's not worry about the impending doom of our planet now. We have vital issues to discuss. 1. Justin Bieber beat up a paparazzi. Well done, Justin!
Edgy. That was edgy right there.
He's just fucking...
He's an edgy guy.
Justin, though, is so pretty that I think that even if he was attacking me, I would do a little orgasm. It's his hair! If convicted, Justin could face up to 6 months in jail. I imagine that even inside, as the horror of incarceration closes in on him and the nightly gang beatings in the shower tangle that beautiful Barnet, that in some quiet part of himself he'll be thinking, at least I got away from them bloody screaming girls. Twilight! Hunger Games!
See what he's doing there? See what he's doing there?
This is terrible.
Material falling flat, so he goes for the easy applause.
Terrible. And if after recent events you think it's hypocritical of me to joke about a celebrity beating up a paparazzi, wait to hear what I've got to say about shortly.
Who?
It's this!
Oh, he must have cursed.
Kim Kardashian has found a new man, Kanye. I admire Kanye a lot. His drunken stage invasion at the last MTV Awards show I hosted took a lot of pressure off me. Like watching someone else get in trouble at school. I owe you one, Kanye. And Kim took a load of pressure off me with her world record quick marriage. Cheers, Kim. I just hope that the two of them do a new sex tape. I think he's about to... Yeah, I think we'd like that. I think of Kim Kardashian as the Stanley Kubrick of sex tapes. They're always brilliant, but she only does one a decade. I'd prefer one with Kanye, though, as co-star to that other bloke in the original. He was a bit too pleased with himself, wasn't he? A bit smug in the sex tape. Ruined it for me. Don't drink before the sex tape, though, Kanye. Learn the lessons of the VMAs. When you're drunk, you do have a propensity to pounce on unsuspecting girls from the rear with a bottle in your hand. Very good in an MTV show, but could really ruin a sex tape. Now, since we ain't got Kanye here tonight, I need someone in this audience more unstable.
Are you done?
Wow.
More
Are you
unstable. I want to hear one more joke. I'm going.
And reckless than me to do something crazy if I say something stupid and start jeopardising my green card. That someone is obviously Charlie Sheen, everyone. Charlie!
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Charlie, you do look well and relatively sober. So what I've done is I've taped a bottle of Hennessy and a gram of Coke under your chair. In case I start going crazy, just neck it, do a couple of lines. Release the Tiger Blood hero. Twilight, Hunger Games.
Chip liked it.
That was good. I would have said that too. This guy's good.
That was good,
Wow.
right?
It's just some of that.
We don't have to
Wow,
do
we're so outrageous. He's so crazy. Look at him going. He's.
I don't know.
I'm not feeling it. Wow. Then yeah, every segment it was another promotion for a movie, which whatever. But don't try to present it under the guise of an award show.
Right.
That was just terrible. And what was some of the awards? They're trying to be cool and fucking edgy with the
best
awards.
Dirtbag.
Best Dirtbag.
That was pretty much the only one I saw. I saw the Russell Brand opening, then I saw Dirtbag. I don't know.
Best Dirtbag.
Best Dirtbag was given to Jennifer Aniston.
Really? Wasn't that Villain? It used to be like MTV
Villain
Movie Award, Best Villain.
Yeah, something like that.
And now it's Dirtbag.
Yeah,
I get it.
They're trying to be edgy.
They changed with the times, man.
I went back to the Celtics Heat game. I was done.
Yeah.
I tried. I was done. That's all I saw. So
Terrible. Yeah. I guess the new movie's coming out. Yeah, Total Recall. The reboot of Total Recall.
See, that could be good. If they do it right, it's August.
Yeah.
Who's playing Arnold?
Colin Farrell.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize Cohagen will be Bryan Cranston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of Breaking Bad.
Sure.
And,
Yes.
Malcolm in the Middle fame.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I want to see Ted.
Yeah.
Of course you do, Gregory.
I want to see Ted.
Not that Ted. Ted.
So far, the trailers and everything they're releasing for that movie, it looks hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to see Ted.
Tuesday, get to see Prometheus tomorrow.
I don't know what that is.
Yes. Oh, please. It's a wild space movie, Jimmy. Just a crazy space adventure.
Oh God, I don't do. If your hat falls off in space, you never get it back.
That's
Thanks,
the
but,
slug line for
thanks,
the movie.
but no thanks. I'll be down here.
It's Ridley Scott, who of course did Alien and Gladiator. And,
Who are the stars of this
Robin
movie?
Hood.
Robin Hood. Well, okay. He also did Blade Runner.
Who's in
And,
this thing?
Charlize. And the guy, and then that chick, and then another guy, and it should be good. There's an alien
Guy Pearce is
tie-in.
in it.
What time is the
Yeah.
screening tomorrow? Right after the show, hopefully?
No, it's later.
Oh, later in the day?
Later.
Yeah, I want to check that out, too.
We be going, yo.
I want to check out the new Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, great.
It has potential. It has potential. Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
We might have Andy Samberg coming in, so I think that
has
movie.
potential.
I think that movie has potential. We'll see. We'll see how it does.
Oh, boy. It just looks terrible.
You can't
It looks
say that.
terrible.
We got Andy Samberg coming in. He's a big star.
Oh, I know, but
So can we say the movie has potential? You're not digging it,
No.
huh?
no.
What's the problem with the movie?
Adam Sandler's in it. He's terrible.
He started out good, though, man. First few were good.
Yeah, well, I guess it was the timing.
But this one looks like he's going back to old school, Adam Sandler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The gimmick is like he was a kid and he had sex with his teacher, and the teacher had a baby, so he's not too far in age away from his son.
Yeah, probably 16-year
so
difference,
he's
17-year difference.
He's the irresponsible one. The son is the responsible one.
Well, I haven't seen that done in Hollywood yet.
I bet by the end of this movie, they're going to teach each other a little bit about loosening up and having some fun and maybe being a little responsible with your life.
No, that would be crazy.
I don't know.
Isn't this just like Big Daddy 2?
Oh,
really? Like
yeah,
the kid grew up and now it's like a continuation pretty much.
Right. But that would be the first time that has happened in Hollywood, where they would have some kind of lesson involved with the jokes.
It's a brand new
Why can't they
concept.
just make a movie where it's just jokes? Why
jokes?
Why does there have to be some kind of lesson by the end of it?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
You know you can roll in a heart attack, right?
Why?
Because we have Andy Samberg coming in.
When?
Soon. To promote that very movie. That's my boy! It looks good. Look at the movie poster.
Oh, it looks terrible.
Look.
Oh, it looks terrible.
No, look.
I'm assuming that's where they live. That big, gigantic mansion house behind them. So this is yet another movie where Adam Sandler is magically just has endless bags of money that he can do whatever he wants with.
He loves to live in really nice houses in his movies. You're right.
Why?
I don't know what that is.
Can't we just have a movie where Adam Sandler is a down-on-his-luck guy?
Right. No, everything has to be over the top. He's very rich in his movies.
We might
Although
get
he's
him,
not
though.
rich, his son is, but he moves in with his son.
Okay,
Rain Over Me, he was.
What happened?
Rain Over Me, he was down and out.
What?
Rain Over Me is Sandler's movie.
Rain Over Me is down and out.
What was Rain Over Me about? Because no one saw it. I mean, literally
Was it
no
about
one saw it.
Some rich, semi-retarded guy running around getting into antics.
No, his family died in 9/11, and then he was struggling with it. Don Cheadle was in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds hilarious.
That was a drama.
But no one saw it.
Oh, literal Roland.
No one saw it, though, Roland.
No, but we can go see Ted.
Roland's a huge Adam
I
Sandler
love
movie
him.
fan.
Yes.
You love
I don't
Adam
know
Sandler
why.
movies.
He's
I
funny.
don't know why.
That's
Super
my
nice.
boy. When we got Andy Samberg coming in?
Friday.
All right. So
And next week we can see Ted.
so make sure.
here, Roland!
Oh.
Wait, we get to see Ted next week?
do, Gregory!
Nice.
Oh,
Well, here's
that's
the deal, Roland. This is what we need from you.
Yes.
Make sure we don't have a chance of seeing That's My Boy before Andy Samberg comes in.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I took care
Do
of that.
not give us screener copies. Don't offer us anything.
There's beer cans on the floor. I didn't see
Oh,
that.
see?
Oh, they're
no,
on the
that's
grass.
crazy.
It's crazy.
In
It's like
front
a
of the
trail.
nice house.
It's like a trail coming out of his house.
Are you trying to say that Adam Sandler's turning this into kind of a frat house?
Well, that's the big house. I think Andy plays his son, and the big house is probably Andy's through his diligence
Oh, it
and
is.
hard work.
Yes.
And Adam probably moves in.
Oh,
He's the
right.
crazy dad.
So
That's
it's like
it.
National Lampoon.
I love how
Vacation.
in the poster he's wearing work boots with a leisure suit, but the pants have to be short.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That says crazy right
And
there.
beer cans. He's holding a beer can. Of course, no name, but he's still holding a beer can like it's Laverne and Shirley.
There's no name on the fucking beer cans.
No, I don't think so. Is there?
No,
They're just
I
blue.
think it's trying to be like Miller Lite. I think.
Yeah.
I know my light beer cans.
Yeah, with a touch of maybe Bud.
That's all you need is for him to
Maybe,
show
bud.
up and wreck everything.
You think he's gonna wreck a few
Oh,
things?
God. Things are going
look.
good till Dad shows up.
Like he's spilling the beer on his tux.
Ah, shit, he is. Look.
God.
Oh boy, can we see the trailer?
We should really look at the trailer.
Roland, you're gonna have a fucking
Roland's
heart
shaking
attack.
his head no. Roland just opened his eyes wide and he's like, no.
Andy Samberg is
No.
a very funny guy.
I like Andy.
Yeah, we like Andy.
But Adam's a
Just
good
make
dude.
sure we
He
don't
Right.
make
never
sure we don't
came
see
in,
this
but-
movie before
Yeah.
Friday. Fuck Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Let's at least have some laughs here.
Jesus, enough of this guy.
Let's have some laughs.
Oh no, I gotta put my birthday.
Oh,
in.
Dan, happy birthday.
You have to put your birthday in for
well,
what
there's
reason?
graphic content.
Yeah, make sure.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
It's wait.
I didn't even hit play yet.
I
Jimmy.
know.
That's
a
Candlestick
bowling alley.
That's Candlestick
Candlestick bowling.
That's what they do up there in the Massachusetts area.
But why are they? Why are they laying there like
Did
they're
you guys
bowling
have
balls?
Richard Dawson audio? Or...
What?
Is it Richard Dawson audio?
Wait, why are they all laying there like they got bowled down there? Oh, boy.
They
Dad.
must have run down the lanes and smashed their bodies into the candlepin pins.
Uh-oh. You're not supposed to do that.
No, you're not.
Someone say we
crazy.
got to play Adam Sandler for the VMAs or the movie awards last night.
Yeah,
Al?
was he in there?
I don't know. Maybe we could take a listen and see what that was
missed
about.
that.
Maybe we need to play that today too. You want to play the trailer,
All right,
Jimmy?
let's hear it.
Sure.
Roland, you want to leave?
Johnny Burger. You were like a god to me and my friends growing up. You fucked your teacher in the 7th grade.
You are a hero, my dirty boy.
How are you so naughty?
I'm just a regular guy who did a wicked fucking awesome thing.
Were you thinking that when you were doing whippets with strippers in our kitchen, or when you passed out going down on my pediatrician in my bed?
Oh, man.
We were friends until you banged my mother. Were you on crack? You suck.
You are an imbecilic, immature, obnoxious, uneducated, ignorant asshole who I would like to fuck hard and long.
So I'm gonna go put a dent in that.
Did you pause that?
What are they trying to establish there? I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to establish.
I'll say this: it's definitely different than other Sandler trailers with the language. It's
Yes.
rated R, obviously.
Well, this is the latest thing. You put out an R-rated trailer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that
get
a
the
lot
people-
better than anything else I've seen trailer-wise.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how
Yes.
funny they'll be, but at least I know it's.
Edgy.
Yeah, I mean, for an Adam Sandler movie, definitely. I just hope that candlestick bowling thing. Roland, tell me no one got hurt.
And that's a quick trailer. I like
Yeah,
that.
it didn't look bad.
That was 40 seconds.
Well, I'm sure there's 8 different cuts.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
20-minute trailer.
When they just kind of go in for the big joke.
Did we ruin
And
our...
then gets quiet.
We're good?
Yeah, I was saying the trailer looked a lot better than we thought it would.
Yeah. Fucking see, we turned it around, Roland.
Hey, they have stills that describe all the characters.
Really? Let's
Would
see
you
that.
like to
Oh,
know
no.
about Adam's character?
Sure.
His name is Donnie, and he's interested in beer, mixtapes, helping ladies achieve maximum pleasure,
Oh.
beer, titties, listening to classical music, and then in parentheses that means Zeppelin, Rush, Van Halen.
See, they twisted that.
About me.
Wait, Jimmy, what's wrong? Jimmy. Jimmy's looking down.
Hand itches. My forehead itches.
You don't like these
Don't you
made-up
wanna know-
bios?
I don't know.
Don't you want to know about Donnie?
It just seems to me he's wild.
Crazy guy, right?
Why don't they just say that? Like with Donnie, for his whole bio should just be he's wild.
This is like a morning show bio. Remember we used to read the morning
Yeah.
show bios?
Oh, yes.
Beer and titties. He's wild.
He likes beer and titties.
Uh-oh, who's coming? Guy over there likes beer and titties. Oh, God. Lock up. Lock the doors. Wild guy coming.
Well, about Donnie, one of Morton Downey Jr.'s 10 most intriguing people of 1985. That's about him. Wicked good hair. He's a giver. Just a reminder for the ladies. He sang Shout at the Devil Online with Motley Crue at the Boston Garden. And his personal quote, "I didn't spill my beer, fucker."
What does that even mean? I didn't spill my beer, fucker.
Yeah,
It's the type of quote that just a crazy guy would give. I mean, come on. What'd he say? I didn't spill my beer, fucker. Oh, God, trouble. Trouble brewing.
Where'd Roland go? He left. Oh, he left the studio.
Hopefully he's fucking nosediving at an elevator shaft.
Roland left the studio. He knows how to leave.
In trouble.
Oh, you're all right.
Beer and titties. Uh-oh. Trouble brewing.
I didn't see anything in the about me about his mental retardation because I'm wondering what his affliction is because of his voice.
Yeah,
and-
that's not a normal person.
No.
There's gotta
Normal
be
face,
some-
cleft palate voice. Titty and beer. Uh-oh.
Well, let's get
outta
the
here.
bio of his son.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
Andy
guess it's more
Samberg's
stable.
character. You think it's more stable, Jimmy?
Yeah, like likes, books, laughter with friends, and hammocks. It'll be something healthier.
All right. We got
Well, his interests are his fiancée, keeping a low profile, having a normal life.
that seems like the complete opposite.
Dude, how could you put these two together? It's going to be an explosion.
We got a movie here. You got complete opposites. Something's going to have to happen now. Going back to Ant's point.
Well, You know, it's going to be all wild, and then they'll have a falling out, and then they'll realize
they're gonna
they kind of need each other.
Yeah,
they kind of need each other.
You know, I was really ready to shit all over this thing, but I didn't realize that Vanilla Ice is in it as himself. So that's really got me turned around now.
Oh, wow. Okay. As himself?
Was there anything else with Andy Samberg? That was it for his bio?
Well, no. If you want to know about him, let's see. People call him the human calculator. It says his parents died in an explosion. I'm assuming that he's trying to hide Adam Sandler.
Oh, right.
And there's a quote that says, I guess he says this in the movie, folks. So what, Donnie? You're just going to get a hand job in front of all of us?
Oh, I hope that's not in the movie.
Oh,
that would be crazy.
Why would that be a quote? That's like a line from the movie.
Well, that's a quote.
Oh, boy. This is terrible.
So he calls his father Donnie,
it's great.
Look at all these funny characters. Look, James Caan.
James Caan's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and the tie yellow ribbon guy is, too.
Tony Orlando?
I think he's in this, too, yeah. And my boy Rex Ryan's in it. Yep.
Rex Ryan?
Yep.
Like,
there he is.
Jokes.
There's the tie, the yellow ribbon guy, right?
That's him.
Tony Orlando is in it.
I can't.
Here's that funny picture that you like.
Yeah. I guess we'll just wait and see. Jimmy loves the funny pictures.
Jimmy.
What?
You gotta think about
what? But see, they're all
on the floor like they're bowling balls or something.
They're finally all having fun together.
Oh, that's
see?
good. That's how I can stop it. Yeah, what is that?
You got Adam Sandler in one lane knocking down the pins, and his son in the other lane knocking down the pins.
And don't forget
and Vanilla Ice.
And Vanilla Ice.
That guy.
They're all on the same page.
You know, I bet that's after they all realize, you know, a little
fun is okay.
Yeah, a little unpredictable, spontaneous, a little dangerous fun. It's all right.
You think they teach each other something, Ed?
Oh, absolutely. You know, but still, you got to get up for work the next day.
We could probably play a game and try to guess what's on the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
By the way, Roland, yeah, I would like to do that. I'm sorry, I got distracted because remember Roland said that Adam Sandler was not rich in Reigning Over Me? He ended up becoming really rich from the insurance money.
Oh, really?
Yes, so he's rich in that movie, too.
Why does he always have to be rich? You're right. He's loaded.
Because it's just a great excuse to set up the rest of the screenplay, I guess. Like, it just takes care of so many things for you. Well, what's about his character? Well, he's rich. Mm-hmm. So that way he could just have, like, a flying car and buy everything that he needs to all throughout the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why.
Wasn't Mr. Deeds, wasn't that plot line revolving around him inheriting, like, a ton of money?
A shitload of money.
Yeah. He's been rich in just about every one of his movies. Well, I'm looking forward to this.
That's my boy in theaters June 15th, and we're going to have Andy Samberg come in at the end of the week.
Friday.
Yeah.
But not Adam Sandler.
Well,
he's too big of a star for us.
If you take Andy Samberg, we might get we're going to take Adam Sandler.
Oh, really? One of those situations?
Samberg.
Speaking of movies, The Avengers is now the number 3 movie of all time. What's 1 and 2?
I would think.
Yeah, I know. It's got to be.
Yeah. Avatar?
Yeah. And
Titanic.
Yep, it's got to be.
Titanic?
Easily.
Still?
It's got to be. Are you kidding? Plus, they just re-released it, and I'm sure they're attacking on the gross of all the Titanic 3D ticket sales.
Did anyone go and see the 3D version of Titanic
I did.
around
really
here?
Good.
Yeah.
You're kidding? Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. You scared me for a second.
The only 3D movie I've ever seen so far to this day, because I feel it's the only movie that really can take 3D to where it needs to be, is Jackass 3D.
When the fucking dildos flying at your face?
Yeah, when there's dildos flying at you and 3D duty shooting into the air. Yes. I mean, that's what 3D is for.
It was pretty good. What did he die of?
Embarrassment.
Hopefully embarrassed. This got 147 million views?
No, almost 15 million.
This one has 14 million. I'm
14.
sure there's more with many more millions.
Wow.
Thing together.
I would love to see him.
Well, you can't. He's dead.
No, I mean one of the comeback things he did before he died. I mean, he would be a lot older than this clip. So we lost Richard Dawson, 79, 70, how old?
79 years young.
Old. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I heard upwards of 20,000 women he probably kissed on the Family Feud.
Really? He married one of them.
Yeah. He married one of the contestants, huh?
Yeah, he absolutely did. This is him trying to redo it?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is he?
Yeah, it's probably
Oh, it is? Oh, all right. How's that Russian look to it?
Yes, comrade.
So he's dead.
Yeah, it's a
He's
sad
dead.
thing.
Magnetic tray. Anything Russian just always goes back to Yakov's dumb trays.
Jason Alexander in trouble, huh?
Not really.
What is this about?
I don't know. He said something and used the word gay, not talking about, the gay. And
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. But he decided, I guess, for a preemptive apology before any shenanigans even started.
Right.
No one knew that he said anything bad.
And doesn't he know you can say gay now?
But not when you're talking about something being gay unless they're gay people.
Oh.
You can't say, hey, that's gay. Oh, that game's gay.
Why?
Well, because you
We
can't.
were all brought up saying that.
No.
Even, I'm sure gay people said that, not meaning the other gay.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
Yeah. Just singing.
Yeah.
That was a
just
weirdo.
nonsense.
That guy was a weirdo.
His face was creepy.
Yeah.
Looks like a
scary
bird victim.
guy. No eyebrows.
Famous internet people always have a little creep on them.
Oh, yeah.
Creepy.
They're not staring at anything
Part
in
of their
particular, right?
Yeah.
They always have a weird fucking
Like, that's why
hairpiece
Chocolate
or
Rain
something.
Guy was so great, because he looked fucking crazy, too.
Yeah.
Anything ever happened to that guy?
Chocolate Rain Guy?
Yeah.
He got, like, an endorsement deal at, like, Mountain Dew, so he got a nice payday for a minute.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a follow-up song which just wasn't the same?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't know. Here's Jason Alexander.
You ever played cricket?
I've watched cricket.
Cricket's an amazing game.
It's a gay game.
Should be able to say
And it
that.
gets a big laugh.
Especially on an entertainment show where everyone's just trying to be funny.
It gets a big laugh.
It's not like a manly baseball pitch. It's a queer British gay pitch.
Did he say queer British gay pitch? Wow, he really went off.
Yeah, he did. A little more than
Almost like a Kramer.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a nigger over there.
Yeah, well, there's a faggot over here. All we need now is Jerry and Elaine. Oh, where are these goddamn Jews? I hate the Jews. And, of course, who wouldn't Elaine like? Who would Elaine not like? We've got blacks, Jews, gays. Who else?
The chinks.
Yeah, the chinks.
Probably the tards.
Oh, well,
Gotta go
maybe that.
tards.
Yeah, you could go with the R word.
Yes,
Wow.
that's all we need is her and Jerry to go.
He took he might have taken it a little too far there, maybe.
Yeah, he
In
he
this
was
world,
feeling,
not for us.
He was feeling
In
he
this
felt
PC world of ours.
the laugh when he first said gay game.
Yeah.
Everyone laughed, so he thought, let me keep going with that.
Yeah, that might be a little rough.
I'm a funny guy.
This dumb fucking PC world we live in.
Whoops.
You a Mets fan?
No, but I'm not. I'm not a hate the Mets guy.
I used to be a Mets fan. Got our first no-hitter. Stupid me, I really thought the Mets had a no-hitter. I just assumed.
You would have thought, with all the history of the Amazons, that they would have had one.
Travis taught me that Mets one of two teams that didn't have a no-hitter.
Oh, the other one being
I forgot what team he told me.
the Padres, I believe.
San Diego Padres. That's right. He did say that.
I believe.
This is how it went down over the weekend while we were at the wedding.
Yeah, well.
Johan sweeps a little dirt away from the left of the pitching rubber. Steps behind the rubber. Tugs once at the bill of his cap. Takes a deep breath and steps to the third base side of the rubber. Santana into the windup. The payoff pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike three. He's done it. Johan Santana has pitched a no-hitter in the 8,020th game in the history of the New York Mets. They finally have a no-hitter, and who better to do it?
Can you stop that? Because there's a story within the story. The Gary Carter guy rules. He was just let out of jail last night. He's a hardcore Mets fan, and he couldn't help himself, he said. And he ran out on the field in a Gary Carter jersey to join the celebration, and he looked like he was part of the team.
Oh, shit.
But then quickly you realize he's not part of the team because they're basically beating the shit out of him in front of the mound. See the guy right there that just jumped into the pile? Did you see him?
Which guy? No.
See-
That guy, right. He
You
was
see the
wearing
guy with
shorts,
the shorts
too.
Yeah, that was the giveaway.
Where did he come from?
He just came in from the stands. Look, he jumps into the pile. Everyone's cool. And then they separate him from the pile.
Yeah, and then he realized they realize, hey, this isn't a...
No.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
The guy just ran from the fucking...
Oh, man, that's funny.
He's in the paper today. He said he couldn't help himself. He's been a lifetime Mets fan.
How do they get him out of there?
They realized, though, they're grabbing him out of there. There he is right there. And they're going to go to a wide shot where he's getting the shit beat out of him in front of the celebration. What an asshole. Fucking wrestle him to the ground.
That's fucking funny.
I love it.
He couldn't help himself. That's great.
Oh, man.
And they're pulling him off the fucking field. He got arrested. What is that, like a night or two in jail?
Yeah,
yeah.
Especially since you just he didn't do anything.
They might give you 2 nights for that. I don't know.
And then later on, SNY also aired an unidentified Mets penis in the.
Well, they identified it?
Unidentified.
Oh,
Danny, if you go to Deadspin, you can watch the video.
Oh, yeah, no
identified it.
No one
I'll get to the bottom of this.
No one wants to claim responsibility because it's kind of a.
It's not.
It's just an okay penis.
It's an out of the shower.
It's it's lacking a little bit, so that's why no one is claiming responsibility.
Oh, yeah. Well, he did just get out of the shower, right?
And for the golf fans, Tiger Woods had an amazing fucking day yesterday, as we find the other clip.
Deadspin saying it might be Ike Davis.
Oh, really? But weren't they? Who were they interviewing at the time? Because it just worked out perfectly. Dickie. Who the fuck? It's in the clip.
Dickie.
I forget. I'm tired today. You got it? Yeah, here it is. Who were they interviewing? Does it say?
R.A. Dickey.
Yeah. See how it always works out?
Jim White.
Watch. You'll see the fucking guy walk in. There's his
his little dick.
Ew. The showers must have been ice cold. That's horrible.
Oh, that's bad. You don't want that one.
That's horrible.
Wow.
What
That's
a terrible penis.
Whose dick is
You
that?
don't want that put out there for the people to see.
It's a great screen cap, too, because it looks like he's just staring. Like his eye line is like lined up right with the dick.
Oh, is that great?
Awful.
Fucking hilarious. That is funny, man. It's just walking by in the background.
That's sad.
Oh, my God.
It's like, oh, what a little guy.
There's absolutely no presentation whatsoever.
No, it's literally resting on top of his ball bag.
Right.
The entire penis.
That's horrible. With his fucking...
Like a Civil War cannon.
And his awful Croc shoes. Right. His Crocs.
Oh, man, that's a bad dick.
Can we throw that on Facebook or no? There's a nudity thing?
We can throw the link up.
All right, yeah, throw the link up on our Facebook page for the people that haven't seen it
Yeah.
yet. Opie and Anthony on Facebook.
Wow.
So first time in 51 years. So the Padres are the only team, huh?
Yes. And there's already controversy because there was a blown call that Carlos Beltran should have had a base hit.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Against Johan, yeah. Yeah, he hit a ball that was called foul, but it hit the chalk, so technically it is fair.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you throw him a bone.
No, man, because it worked the other way for that poor guy that had the perfect game with the blown call at first.
Yeah.
Remember that guy that no one talks about anymore because he didn't get the perfect game?
Because he didn't get the perfect game.
You don't know his name.
Armando Galarraga.
Oh, look at you.
Only hardcore baseball fans know that.
You're not gonna
he would have been mainstream if he got that perfect game. Stupid umpire blowing that fucking call.
Yeah, he really dicked that guy over.
That's in first place, too, huh?
Yeah, apparently they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only,
You following your Yankees?
How many games left? Well, not as much as I should.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
It's all right. They're not going anywhere.
It's not a good fucking.
Well, good news
beginning
for
of-
Mets fans. Bill Maher is now a
Part owner.
Well, that's like
a minority
stake in it. They're
they make
trying
it-
to get out from under their Bernie Madoff fucking disaster. So they're letting anybody buy shares in the Mets, but they don't have any decision making or they're not allowed to do anything.
Nah, it's just
I don't even know if he gets good seats. Do you get good seats if you invest?
He's probably got to pay for him still.
Yeah, see?
Probably.
That's needed.
Yeah. We need the money.
All right. Let's break, and when we get back, we got 911 calls from Miami. The face-eating guy.
Ah.
We got 911 calls. Did you see the 18-minute video that Gawker put up?
No,
we didn't talk about it last week.
The only thing
did we?
I saw was security cam footage. We could only see like feet sticking out. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, but you know what's going on there. That's what made that creepy.
Oh, were the feet kicking?
It was
Like
18
how
minutes
he's
of
eating my
him just
face?
eating his face.
Can you see that?
Not really. Because like you said, it's a security camera. It's far away.
Yeah.
I think the big story there is just that now we know that it was 18 minutes.
18
and
minutes.
not like, you know,
He's a slow eater, though.
Yeah, you know.
But what does it take for someone to notice? I'm sure the guy's screaming bloody murder.
You'll hear these 911 calls like it's just people saying, yeah, you know, these two guys are doing something, you know.
On the
There's
side
two
of the
naked
road.
guys.
It's so weird. Where are they in this shot?
Probably right in that green square.
Where?
Oh, there they are, right.
Where?
Down under the bridge.
Oh, over there.
Yeah.
Are they fighting right there? No one notices these two are fighting on the side of the road?
Who would care, you know?
It's just creepy.
Is he ripping his clothes off or?
Yeah.
Oh, man, the guy's taking his clothes off.
See?
He's just yanking
Like,
his
I'm
clothes
getting
off.
naked, and now I'm going to eat your face.
I'm going to get you naked.
Oh, wow, okay.
What's going on?
I don't know, man.
What's wrong with these people?
But cars are just driving by.
Bath
The guy's
salts.
fighting for his life.
He's
The
fighting
bath
for his
salts.
life right there. People are trying to figure out if that's their exit or not.
Punching him. The guy's punching him.
Yeah, he's punching him in the face.
Yeah, so you can see.
That's
For the most
disturbing.
part.
God, and then he just starts chewing on his face. Oh, I was moving him around a lot. Was he sucking his dick?
Where do you start when you you gotta start a face?
I think cheeks.
Cheeks are so pinchable.
See, I would say
Obviously
lips. I'd go for a lip.
Oh, lip?
Ow.
Yeah. Because it's got like a little lip.
Yeah, you
well, a
might be
lip.
right.
It's got a lip
It's
on
got
it.
a lip on it.
A lip. It's got a lip.
I bet you could bite right through a lip, too. You line up those teeth just
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I bet you could fuck it up real good too. Like
Fuck
you get the lip off completely, and you're like, God
Yeah.
damn it! I was trying to peel this fucking face off.
Oh.
Now I gotta go for the other one.
Ow.
Then what, do you go cheek and then chin?
I think eyebrow. You can get like a good
Eyebrow.
You got a good grip. You
yeah,
got a
good grip on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And just
yeah,
rip
yeah.
it right the fuck off.
But the cheek would be the best
A
meat.
chin. How about a chin, too?
The
You
chin.
could really get a lot.
Yeah.
You could get your mouth around it. Bite it right
You
off.
leave the nose alone, right? That's got to be
Well,
shitty meat.
I wouldn't want to like. I know like when
You've
you
thought about that.
Well, yeah. Look, if you're gonna eat a face, you got to think about it. I don't like cartilage, and when I bite into
Yeah.
some chicken or like
Right.
you get like a bad piece of fucking like a KFC and you get that cartilage,
Yeah.
I hate that.
I bet a nose.
And the nose is nothing but that.
I bet the nose has something in it like the plastic shit in the king crab legs. I bet like you bite it and you gotta spit out that clear plastic shit.
You gotta spit out boogers and fucking hair. Who wants to chomp away on a nose?
Yeah,
He's still-
yeah, nose hairs and snot.
The eyelid would be like chicken skin. No real meat to it.
So now he's dragging him. Now he's dragging him under the bridge. He's dragging him.
Oh,
right there.
right. Look
He's
at
dragging
him.
him so he could eat him. Yeah, that sucks because they sort of move out of the security camera, but you could still see some action.
Do you think he left the bottom of his face because he had like a beard?
He had a beard. It's probably bad. Yeah, you don't want hair in your mouth.
You don't eat bum beard.
bum beard.
Bum cheeks are bad enough, but bum beard has a lot bugs and shit trapped in it.
Yeah, that's why I can't eat the chin because there's hair under the skin always. So you don't want that. You got to go cheeks, lips, lower lip.
You hope the guy passed out. You hope the guy was unconscious before he started getting bitten.
Yeah, he was. But I mean, I think the beating really took him out.
I hope so.
His face is really bad.
Yeah,
too,
I
right?
think I read something that he only started coming to when he was being hauled off by the paramedics.
Did the guy get his eye?
So I saw one of them in the picture.
One.
I don't know. That doesn't mean that the other one's not there. I just didn't see it.
You can eat my face, just leave my eyes alone, so I can still see shit. Because to me, I wouldn't know any different.
It's like how do I look?
I would still, I wouldn't care. I would still see the same.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you gotta look in the mirror.
Oh no, you get rid of the fucking mirrors right
Get
away.
rid of all the mirrors in your house.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
No.
Look through your eyes right
You'd
now.
know-
You don't know what you look like.
No, but you'd know when you see people's faces go. They're just horrified.
That's why the chip attack or whatever.
Yeah.
What's really depressing about that is that the damn thing took her eyes.
Yeah.
Because she would have still, seen the same.
Been able to see.
Yeah.
But does she want to?
Yes, you'd want to still be able to see shit. Of course you would. Could at least enjoy a movie
Terrible.
still. All right, we'll do the 911 calls next, and then it's a lot of guests on the show today. Anthony Bourdain at 8:30, Paul Williams at 9 o'clock, and Uriah Faber at 9:30. Stay there.
SiriusXM.
Now, Danny goes, by the way, you know, we went to break with the video of the guy getting his face eaten, and I never put it on pause. So that whole time where you were doing whatever, since the last time we were talking live, that entire time the guy's been eating that homeless man's face.
Oh, the guy's face.
Just to give you an idea how long 18 minutes is of
and
getting
it's
your
still
face
going,
eaten.
especially if your face is getting eaten. That's a long 18.
Do you think that time goes faster or slower when you're having your face?
It's got to be so slow.
Doesn't zip by.
Yeah, it's got to be real slow.
Would you go forehead meat?
Well, there's nothing there. You really got to tear at it.
Yeah.
That's like working. That's like working a wingette.
A wingette.
Yeah.
Or a winglet. What, did I fuck that up?
A winglet. Yeah, a wingette.
I got it though, and it made me laugh. Anthony Bourdain is coming down the hall. We should ask him about the tasty part of the face.
All right. Yes. He would know.
This Anthony Bourdain is going to be a fucking star.
Yep.
He already is on the Travel Channel, but he's going to turn this CNN around.
And one of the we have a Marine watching outside. Very nice guy I met in D.C.
You want to bring them in? I don't care.
We don't have time. Maybe at the end. We don't have time at the moment because
no, I mean so they can see better.
Is there room?
Anthony Bourdain back on the show.
How you doing, man?
What's up, brother?
There he is.
Thanks.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Real good.
Get you with your graphic novel.
This is the first copy. I
you haven't even seen it.
I haven't seen it fully, bound and fully colored, and
really.
So it's a good morning.
I quickly I want to say you filmed your last No Reservations
just the other day
because you're in the paper today. You were in Brooklyn.
Yeah, last episode.
Last ever?
Ever.
Wow.
And the last scene, actually one of the last scenes was. We were shooting with Michael K. White.
Yeah, I know. We love the Wire.
Like
Michael K. Williams.
Michael K. Williams. I'm like a total super geeky fan of The Wire. And we're sitting there, middle of the scene, shooting with him. And Jamie Hector, who plays Marlo, walks by, which is just a sort of geek inferno right there. Geek apocalypse.
Yeah, right?
I loved it.
We've had all those guys on the show. They're so nice, so cool.
His charity is actually this week, Jamie Hector.
Jamie Hector, that's right.
This Saturday. They do like this paintball thing for kids, and I forget the name of the charity. We'll plug it later in the week. But I saw that photo of you with Omar and Marlo. I was like, that's
Moving
a great
Mountains,
shot.
it's called.
Oh, Moving Mountains. Right.
Very good.
And actually, I'm not able to make it this weekend, but I'm hoping to organize a crew of celebrity chefs to join up next year. I think the idea of the cast of The Wire chasing a bunch of overweight chefs around would be really good. Paintballs would be really fun.
We went last year.
Was great.
It last year? Or last year. Tell the year before? What?
Yeah.
No, last year we went. No, it was a lot of fun. Cool. It was really a lot of fun.
And it's funny, Michael K. Williams, as tough as Omar was, I see him 6 months after that, and he's like, that welt lasted for so long. Complaining about a paintball welt.
Yeah, you know that show's 10 years old already?
Yeah, it's just
10th anniversary just passed.
Yep.
Jesus.
Before we move on to your newer projects, so what are we going to see on the last No Reservations? I hear you're just eating corned beef. That's easy. That's easy stuff.
Brooklyn, which is in a lot of ways a foreign country for me. I mean, I spent the last since I'm 17 in Manhattan, born there. Since I got out of a kid, I mean, my whole world was about the size of this room for most of my working life. I never got out much at all, working in kitchens. And then when things changed for me, I was everywhere else in the world but my hometown. So I thought it only right to
good way
in a lot of ways look at it
thing,
like
right?
another country. Yeah. And had an amazing time.
What are the circumstances of the end here? Your decision?
I'm moving to CNN.
Yeah.
But the paper's saying today that the Travel Channel was surprised by this announcement. That they were a little surprised, too.
Well, what can I tell you? I met a nicer guy. It's not...
It happens. Are you kidding me? We would leave for a nicer guy.
Yeah, please.
If someone called us, our contract's up soon. If someone's calling and they're a nicer guy, we're out of here.
It was a real surprise to me. I mean, CNN, they're a news organization. I didn't expect to get a call from them. I definitely didn't expect them to... I mean, I had a really good couple of meetings. They really understood what the show is about. We sent them the most difficult and seriously messed up, dysfunctional shows we've ever done. You know, the Christmas special, the black and white Rome show we did. You know, just to say, listen, do you realize what you're getting into? Do you know who we are? Have you seen the show? They liked the show for all the right reasons. We wanted to bring the whole production team over, same shooters, same editors, same everybody. My people I've been working with for 10 years, and they're opening up the world in a way that few other people could do. I mean, we want to go up the Congo River, which is something I haven't been able to do for security reasons. I'm guessing, if anybody can make that happen,
I can make it happen.
Now, you own the show because it's weird that you can bring the name with you and everything over to the network.
I'm not bringing the name.
Oh, you're not? Okay, you bring it
So it's going to be. It's obviously going to be the same show, more or less.
I mean,
or an extension of the show you've been doing.
Into Wolf Blitzer. that's not
no
what
situation
I do.
room.
And my audience wouldn't
no
like it.
Video screens.
Well, you know what? But a lot of people were confused. They're like, wait, Anthony Bourdain's going over there to do a talk show or something and just interview people? It's like, now we're learning, no, that's not the case.
I'm not going to go over and do some ballless version of the show, but by the same token, I'm not going to, I'm not morphing into a political pundit either.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Do you know when it's going to air?
Next year.
Next year.
Oh,
next year.
okay.
We start shooting this fall, late autumn, and a lot of places that I've been meaning to go to for a long time and haven't. I've been trying to get into Libya.
Wow,
really?
Yeah. There are a lot of things that
who would want to go to Libya?
Apparently. So even before Gaddafi was caught, I was getting, we work with security guys now and again, a really interesting group of former SAS officers who work with us in hot zones. And they're a fun bunch, really bright, really interesting. And some of them, when they're not working for us, they're doing other things for various entities. Let's put it that way.
Sure.
Okay.
They're for hire.
We're getting, like the governments. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're getting texts from within Libya during the revolution there, and they said, it's awesome here, dude. The Italian food in Benghazi is great. All these kids are doing anti-Gaddafi rap. There's a whole sort of anti-Gaddafi rap scene going on. It's a really exciting time in history, and the food's good. We wanted to do that show. Next time we will.
Are you ever scared? I mean, what you just described sounds kind of awesome, but then you think in your head, but it's a scary place.
Well, boredom scares me. Doing the same sort of.
Must be petrified right now.
Going to Romania again scares me. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
because we have a friend that travels the world. He's Jimmy's guy, manager, and he goes to crazy West African countries. And where else has he been?
He said he's gotten really sick eating in, I don't know, it might have been right around Timbuktu or something. It was like, he ate or Ethiopia, it was like raw meat outside that they eat, and he said it was covered in flies, and you eat some, and that kind of very, very sick. Yeah.
I mean, I've been really ill twice. Both times I had a pretty good idea going in that it was old, less than fresh, and it was a tribal situation where everybody's looking at me, a lot of honor and prestige is involved, and I'm the honored guest, and you got to take one for the team.
How long were you sick for when you ate that? What was it, meat?
2 days of serious crawling around on my hands and knees praying, and
I would just tell him.
I
would tell him. My mom said, "When in doubt, throw it out."
Yeah,
that's what happens. So
they don't
no,
get
I
sick
can't
from it?
eat.
Yeah, that's what I was. No. Yeah, they didn't get sick, but you did.
No, I mean, listen, in countries where they've got nothing, you go in and you just look at the meat section of the market and you're thinking, dude, this is not going to be good.
Yeah.
But those are also sometimes the places where the most amazing things happen. And then again, you never know. I've eaten in places where I thought the food was going to be really bad, and it ended up being really great.
Yeah.
I don't know. World's a big place, a lot of cool stuff in it, and I'm having fun.
Was that meat cooked that you got sick from, or no?
Cooked is sort of a yeah, more or less.
They heat it up a little bit for you.
Yeah.
Couldn't you get it well done and just say I just got no pink?
No pink. It's not going to help.
Oh no!
What was the meat, by the way?
One time it was warthog, and the other time it was bush meat. Just whatever they can get.
God knows what it is. Yeah.
Wow. A bit gamey.
A bit, yeah. Like Zimmerman always says, it's minerally. It has a mineral component. I think that means it's
wow,
right.
And how much did you eat?
Just enough to be polite, but enough to hit the jackpot.
And how long after did you start? Like, oh boy.
Within 12 hours. It's generally about 12 hours. It's sort of a joke on the show, actually, where when we're sitting around with a crew and somebody makes, particularly in hotels in a developing country. somebody will order like the egg salad off the room service menu, or we're sitting by the pool and in interior of Ghana, and someone's ordering like paella, and all the rest of the crew will all look at our watches and go, mark time.
Yeah. Check back in 12 hours and see if he's shitting himself.
Bets down.
Oh yeah.
Do you travel with anything in case you get sick? You have to have something with you, like.
Yeah. But there's only so much you could do.
Sometimes you just got to puke and shit it out until you.
That's pretty much the program. Yeah.
But everyone wants his job. You got the greatest job.
I honestly, it's the best.
Yeah,
it's the best
absolutely.
job in the world. We have a lot of fun, and there are a lot of moments. Even if it's a tough shoot, there are almost all the time. There's at least one day on the shoot where me and the crew, we finish shooting for the day. You're out in the Sahara someplace. You're hanging out with some Berber dudes or something, and you climb up. At the end of the day, you climb up a dune. Smoke a joint, look out at the Sahara, the moon dropping into the dunes, and you're thinking, this does
bad.
not suck. Who gets to do this?
Well, and I'm psyched that you're continuing with CNN, because I honestly didn't know what type of show you were going to do for them. So that's great.
They've been very, very, very
That's
cool.
awesome.
And there are a lot of, I'm obsessed with Heart of Darkness and Apocalypse Now, and so they're going up the Congo River and retracing that whole history while we see the country is, that's the big tune for me.
The big get. Are you going to have to relocate or anything? Move to Atlanta?
No, I could live anywhere to make
That's
this
true.
show.
Yeah.
And I think also they're going to be asking me on regularly for commentary, but I'm not going to be talking election results here. If they outlaw Olestra, I guess I'll be called on.
You're the guy.
The seepage problem.
You're the guy.
Well, we got a mayor outlawing large sugary drinks.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
It's the dumbest thing ever.
Really?
You like it?
I'm a libertarian by instinct. I really think it's horrifying to me on a cellular level, the idea that the government would have to step in and tell you can't eat that, you can't eat that. But I mean, look at us. I was having this argument with Ted Nugent. It's like it's a military readiness issue at this point. Move away from the drink. I mean, I think it's a readiness issue. I mean, these giant gulps of they did it. They had no problem. When I smoked, they had no problem, taxing me up to $13 a pack, of which like 95% was taxed. They had no problem shoving me out of my favorite bar, restaurant, place of, every place that I could possibly smoke, and then moving me down the street and demonizing me and ghettoizing me in every possible way.
Now you got to go underground, I think.
Myself.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So, as far as health insurance, all the rest, I was, smokers were whacked. Well, obesity is a much more destructive, provably much more expensive to the country and physically destructive. And, again, to put it in terms that even Ted Nugent relates to, we got a lot of enemies in this world. We might need to raise an army at some point, so...
booze and
how
cigarettes.
big a soda do you need?
But booze and cigarettes affect other people, though. Like secondhand smoke and drunk driving affect the public. So there's more of a reason to attack.
I
that.
defer. We're running out of a burning building together. You're clogging my exit.
That's a good point. Although with the fat guy will be left behind, so that's one less person I have to deal with at the exits because I'll run right by his
You're
big
in first
fat.
class on the plane.
Of course I am.
Landing.
Oh man, right.
You're an obstruction.
Get off the plane and
I'm
the
your
plane's
neighbor.
on fire.
I think in a patriotic America, every citizen should aspire to, like, if you hear your neighbor cry out in alarm, you should be able to get up off the couch in good order and reasonably quickly to grab your weapon and get over there to help your neighbor out.
Indeed.
That's
Fair
a
enough.
patriotic
But you
way
think
of
they'll
thinking.
stop drinking that much soda just because they banned the large cups?
Listen, I hate the whole idea. Don't get me wrong, I really do. But you look at these giant things. How big a soda do you need? And something's got to be done. And we've clearly proven with smoking that the more difficult and expensive you make for people, the less they're going to smoke. I mean, eventually it became it became harder for me to smoke than to quit, which is pretty hard. I mean, I found myself crouched, on the 20th floor of my building in the service area, sneaking a cigarette because I couldn't smoke around my kid. And I was caught by the building manager. I felt like a high school student, I'm like in my 50s, and it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Niedermeyer, I won't do it again. It was just so humiliating. So maybe if they, everyone needs to be caught in the service area of their building with a big gulp of Mountain Dew, a bag of Cheetos.
They should just cut funding for insurance. Like after a certain amount of obesity, we shouldn't cover it. That's it. Fuck you if you're going to keep eating. Like, I agree with you. Yeah. I just don't think the government can tell you can't do it. Once you decide to do it, we shouldn't pay for it.
Yeah, when you say how much soda is enough, it's as much as I fucking want.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it should be. But,
it should,
but
exactly,
there's got to be
personal
personal responsibility. Is
You're
what it
taking
is.
up 2 seats on the subway. Now now it's beyond a personal liberty problem, really. I mean, I'm not talking about a world where everybody should aspire to be thin by any means.
Yeah.
But I think there's some middle ground here where your crap is floating downstream in somebody else's property.
I do agree with you in some respects, but that whole thing with the government stepping in and saying you can't do something, it really does get me. And especially when it's something like that. It's not something like, okay, I really would like to own automatic weapons, but they've told me I cannot.
Right.
I'll say all right for that for now. But like soda, please, could you just get out of my fucking ass?
I listen, like I said, I really hate it. But look at us. I mean, diabetes type 2 diabetes is at like epidemic levels. It's like 4 or 5 times what it was just 20 years ago. 1 in 7 kids is going to have it.
Yeah.
We're talking a country that in 20 years is going to be predominantly obese, according to the current thinking. This is no joke. We're fat, sick, and weak. The commies will be all over us. There'll be the Canadians pouring across the border and raping our families on our living room floors, and we're going to be too big to do anything about it.
You think they'll go after restaurants also with some of the things they serve?
Yeah, that's
no,
funny.
some of the plates
here's
they
where I get totally hypocritical.
Well, because they're banning the large cups in some of these restaurants, but you could buy an entree that's over 2,000 calories for one.
Bloomberg has already talked about limiting salt and making restaurants. He's raised the possibility of telling chefs how much salt they can use. Obviously,
I hate salt in my food, by the way.
That's where I turn around on a dime and become a complete hypocrite.
Yeah, because you're not going to say you can't order 2 steaks or you can't order 2 cream puffs or whatever it is for dessert. Like you can't. Once you start regulating what people do, as much as I hate obesity, and it really does, I agree with you. Theoretically, I hate it. It annoys me, and your shit's floating downstream. I completely agree. The government just can't fucking tell you you can only have
keep
so
in
much
mind
soda.
the portions are like 4 times what they were 20, 30 years ago. We're eating like 5 times as much chicken. Our idea of what a normal meal is so completely distorted from what it used to be and from what they eat in the rest of the world. I mean, they look at us and the rest of the world like we're out of our minds.
We're slobs.
And
we really are.
I like eating. I do it for a living. I eat to excess for a living.
Yeah.
But I believe there is a point that I think a lot of people, who are heavy would agree with you. There's a point at which you're not actually enjoying your food anymore. You're eating for other reasons.
How do you keep the weight off?
Yeah.
With all the eating.
Clean living. I don't snack. I mean, if I know I'm eating a big, huge meal tonight, I'm not sitting around with a bag of Cheetos.
Right.
And
you're saving your calories.
I'm just saving the real estate for something that's going to give me what I'm pretty sure is going to make me, happy for the maximum period of time. I'm not like I don't go to the gym. I'm not like working out. I'm not jogging. I would hate to live in a world where that was obligatory. But if it's taking you a long time, I think the line is if it's taking you an unreasonable amount of time to get out of your car, this is not an alternate lifestyle choice. This is a health problem, and we should help you with it.
I wonder
we
if there's
demonize you for it, but we should help you.
I wonder if there's another way to do that though, instead of just banning the large cups. I just think people are going to find their soft drinks.
It's a weird thing. It's almost like saying you can't have Miller Lite. Because there's so many things. You can have Bud Light, you can have Schlitz or any other beer or Old English, but you can't have Miller Lite. It's such a minor thing that is not going to do much good.
It is kind of.
But we do that already.
You
can have Miller Lite, but you can't have Four Loko.
Yeah, but do you think that people drinking to excess is way worse than people drinking sugary drinks? But we're not gonna like take that on because that's a whole fucking can of worms. Telling people they're drinking too much. I think that causes way more problems than.
I think you just make it. I mean, right now, where do you get big, giant drinks? In convenience stores. I think he's trying to make it less convenient.
Yeah.
But what about the movie theater? Because I think that's the one place where this really pisses me off because it's just like, look, If I want to go to a movie theater to see a movie, I'm going to have a big old thing of popcorn, and I'm going to have a 16-ounce soda that's going to last me for 2 hours and 20 minutes while I'm eating this big salty thing of popcorn. Now I got to miss part of the movie to get another drink.
Go back up and get another drink.
That's where I'm at.
That's where you draw the line.
A really big issue because actually they don't make money on movies. They
make money on the concessions.
The only way they make the money, and it's probably not so much on the hot dogs. It's on those giant supersized beverages, which cost them around 50 cents a piece. So that's hitting the theater owners.
Sure, and I commiserate with the theater owners because I understand how the process works and where the money goes, and it really sucks to have a movie theater in this world. It sucks because you got to play by the rules, and when you're taking, nickels and dimes out of the owners' pockets over some soda, I mean, it stinks, and it's really affecting economies, personal economies.
I have to say, I really resent paying like $22 for an overpriced, for a big soda.
I do, but you know what? It's not the movie theater's fault, though. You should blame George Lucas and blame, Universal Pictures.
No problem so far.
Because those are the ones that are taking, 100% of an opening weekend box office.
For Transformers 7.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's the problem here?
Right.
Maybe they'll be forced to make movies that we like, and
I haven't seen a movie I liked in a while. It's been a while.
I'm scared because I'm thinking now we're going to reach a point where foodies are going to start sneaking food into theaters, and that's really the worst case scenario.
Oh man!
Some motherfucker sitting next to you, like making cheese fondue,
and chowing down on something that stinks,
eating some like pita sandwich, loaded with something either really good or really bad. Either one would be.
I sneak in healthy snacks when I take in a movie.
Really?
Oh yeah. I don't like.
He likes dates in his pocket. He'll have a pocket full of dates. A pocket full of dates with not even a baggie. But you know what? They can do to help obesity. How about they give tax breaks to healthier places, like or whatever? Because
that'd be nice.
When I'm in an airport and I travel a lot, it's impossible to not eat like shit because everything in the airport is awful. Like like one salad place and 40 McDonald's, which again the economy dictates that's what people buy.
Right.
Then the economy should dictate it.
Yeah.
But they should give a tax break to another place. So there's an incentive for them to be in the airport so they can make money.
A tax break for a panini press that doesn't smell.
I want to tag what Jimmy said. I like to eat healthy. It's really hard.
On the road, it's easy in New York.
Especially on the road, but it's really hard.
Yeah, I don't eat. Yeah, I don't even know what eating healthy. I don't know whether I'm for that, but I think tax breaks if you're. I don't know.
It's a way of encouraging a certain business. And again, they're going to lose money to McDonald's and Burger King every time, but it gives them a way to stay above water, and you're not forcing the public to do anything. And since we do pay for it financially in insurance, well, it's going to come out financially anyway, so that tax break.
I don't think that works. I don't think positive reinforcement works. I think negative reinforcement works. You pass false rumors that there's rat feces.
That would work.
That it causes penile shrinkage or, some brain aneurysms. That sort of that's effective.
I hate using when the IRS is used to do anything.
I agree.
That coerces people into something. It's not what it was supposed to fucking be there for. It's the government blackmailing you when the IRS.
How do they afford to serve a Big Mac for $1? That's the other side of the coin. They're giving tax breaks to people to. They're basically the government is subsidizing big agriculture.
I don't like that either.
Us,
yeah, I can't stand.
But I'm with you. Yeah, no, I'm for psychological warfare and demonizing and mockery.
Making people feel that it's uncool to do something is good too.
I want to go to the back to the rat thing for a second, and then I want to talk about your book here. The government allows certain stuff to end up in our food, right? You know a little bit about that?
Yeah,
like rat feces and
cockroach
always
parts and
forever.
Certain, it's if you're cranking out, tons of ground meat a day out of any facility, there is going to be a small amount of stuff you don't want in there. So there are federal standards
because they know they can't totally keep it out.
Yeah,
so they'll allow a mouse that will get ground up or something.
Well, they just try to spread them. If they find too much mouse in one burger, they try to spread it out among many burgers until it's an acceptable level. Generally speaking, that's the way it works. One mouse hair per 100 pounds of meat. I could certainly live with that, and it's probably on balance cleaner than something any of our moms would make us in a home kitchen. So that doesn't alarm me.
Right.
Is there ever? Every time I see a roach in a restaurant, I don't want to eat there. But in New York, it's almost unrealistic to think that every restaurant doesn't have them on some level.
It's a constant war against them. Most responsible restaurants, especially these days, will build them out. It's a constant war. You're fighting them and
build them out. What's that mean?
Meaning you seal your your points of possible access, and you seal up every little bit of food, and you handle your food in such a way that the omnipresent problem, there will be cockroaches if you don't maintain constant vigilance. You know, leave it alone. Ignore the situation for a week, and you will have a cockroach problem.
But you can't keep kitchens spotless. It's almost impossible.
You can if you, pretty much you have to these days.
Yeah.
You know, most of the places I know, they're really, it's a constant fight. You seal out, you keep your food, you don't provide food for them.
Right.
And so they completely clean the place out every night, and if you don't, then you will have.
What do you think about what do you think about the rating system here in New York?
I hated it initially because I just thought it was going to destroy the business. It's hypocritical, meaning you're not allowed to have room temperature food that's not at certain high temperatures or low temperatures. If you're at a good restaurant, if you're a 3-star restaurant, they'll come in and they'll whack you hard and put you in the newspaper for leaving a block of cheese out for longer than an hour. But cheese is going to take days to go bad. Okay? So it's not a threat. Pizzerias everywhere in the city, they got pizza sitting out in the open, at room temperature for hours.
Right.
They don't apply the law. Of course, if they did apply the law evenly, there would be no pizza in New York. But I'm not suggesting they do. But on balance, I hate I don't want to know if a place is an A, B, or a C. Some of the best meals of my life have been in,
probably a D restaurant. I find myself searching out the A's. I don't know why.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah. I'll say this. Restaurants are cleaner and cooks are better educated about handling food.
Yeah.
So I guess, again, on balance, I'm coming around to liking it. But I don't want to think about that when I go in.
Yeah,
is the food good? I don't care if there's a sleeping dog on the floor. I don't care.
I got you. I kind of agree with you on that.
Is the food good? In fact, the dirtier looking the dining room, the more confident they must be about the food, I think, sometimes.
I like one thing Bloomberg did that I really like, though, is like in chain restaurants, they have to list calories next to everything. Like in Starbucks, they have to next to like those little cakes, and I'm like, 400 for that. So like, it actually has helped me stop eating a lot of shit.
I used to eat all the Starbucks cakes. I don't eat them anymore.
I would see low fat and go, oh, this is healthy.
Oh, yeah, low fat, still 800 calories or whatever it is.
So, yeah, that I kind of like.
It's affected the way people eat, apparently, like zero. I mean, all of that calorie and ingredient
I've noticed
has changed habits. Zero.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
What I think is to make you feel better about yourself.
But that's what I'm thinking with the soda. I really think that it's not going to affect
you got to walk
a
an
lot of people.
extra 2 blocks for your soda, or buy an extra, haul an extra 2 small bottles, slightly.
But the mayor does it, and then the next day he promotes donuts.
And he's eating a BLT.
We thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was donut day the next day after he came out with the big...
that's some bad timing.
Let's talk about the book. Get Jiro? Get Jiro. It's a comic book, man. It looks cool.
I flipped open, and the first page I had landed on before, there was a guy holding like a severed arm. It's a pretty violent, and I say that in a positive way. Graphic novel, I guess. I called it a comic book, but no.
And there's a severed head a little later on in the book as well.
Bloody. I mean, the first thing, when Joel Rose, my co-author, and I got together a few years ago, we started talking about it. We're both former comic collectors and comic nerds. I used to collect as a kid. Joel used to edit graphic novels a few years back. So we started talking, wouldn't it be cool? And then what if we could do anything we wanted in a graphic novel, what would we do? And I thought, well, it's got to be super food nerdly. I mean, food's got to be really correct, even for the most nerdliest of food nerds. No one is going to say, that is not the way you make pot au feu. But on the other hand, it's got to be really cool. There's got to be a lot of violence in it, because, when I read comic books, I like the bloody ones. And so I thought if it's really, really violent, funny, and with a lot of really great food in it, I haven't seen that in color.
That's a great picture. Right? We're looking at a picture of the boardroom, and there's probably about 12 people around the table. Every one of them is decapitated, and there's blood all over. And in blood on the table, it says, "Flesh eaters, go vegan or go fuck yourselves. Meat is murder." It's really great. And there's a guy lopping heads off with a knife. This is really not something you would expect Anthony Bourdain to put out. This is fantastic. I mean, in a bloody comic book.
You wouldn't expect Anthony Bourdain to put this out. It's fantastic.
I should have put it. No. I didn't mean that as a semicolon. I meant that as a period. I meant that as a new sentence.
I love. It's a mix of a lot of things I love. I love spaghetti westerns. You know, always loved those. I love Japanese samurai films, especially with good fire hose spurting when somebody gets.
The blood squirts out.
So I just thought put a lot of my sort of obsessions all in one graphic novel, and we were really, really lucky. When we sat down with Vertigo initially, they gave us choice of format, full color, which is a big, expensive deal. But most importantly, they let us pick the artist, and Langdon Foss, who did worked with heavy metal, he spent a lot of time and a lot of work on this. And I mean, I get constant mail from him. Should the knife be this or this? I've been researching 15th century Japanese blades, for these two panels. Would you prefer this or this? Is this correct? That sort of thing. He really worked hard.
How
on
long
this,
does it take to illustrate one of these? Because it's
almost 2 years, I think.
Wow. How many pages is it? It seems like a pretty
100 and something.
Yeah. That's nice, man. It's like a real
basically what would be 5 separate individual, paper bound, all bound.
And they're beautiful illustrations. It take forever.
What was the best comic? I collected 2 at one point, and then I sold them all to drink when I was a teenager. What was your best comic book when you were collecting?
Well, I collected early 60s Spider-Mans, the really old ones, Doctor Strange, the original Conans. I liked EC, I collected old ECs. But for me, where my head really exploded was when the first Undergrounds came out, early R. Crumb, S. Clay Wilson, Spain Rodriguez, these guys. I wanted to be a comic artist really badly and do, this was both the most violent and pornographic stuff a 12-year-old could get his hands on at the time, and it was also beautiful. I mean, these were works of art, and
are they worth a lot?
And
those
countercultural. I don't know. Not as much as they could and should be. I mean, the Golden Age stuff is still much more expensive and often less good. I was a huge fan of Will Eisner's The Spirit, also, which had a very cinematic storytelling style, like early film noir. And so I was really serious about the stuff. And then, of course, I sold my collection for crack. And
everyone sells their shit for
I really
drugs
did.
or
I sold a
alcohol.
lot of. That was a.
That's always the punchline of the great comic collection story. Yeah, my grandmother burned them all, or sold for crack, or.
They just found a collection somewhere. It was like in somebody's closet in the back, like years after the grandfather had died, and they had like Action Comics. #1, which was the first Batman. I mean, he had was like a $3.5 million collection.
So I never cared about those because the artwork wasn't very good. I cared about if there were four issues, in 1965, where one particular artist worked on them, that was the one I wanted to, hold and sniff.
When do you like to smell the new thing? It is the best smell, right?
Yeah, totally.
I won't smell this too deep, because I don't want to put nose grease on the inside. There's nothing worse than when you put nose grease on a fucking page.
I hate that.
But when you do something like this, do you write the story out first? Because you're going in panels, and what is the story process with this?
You write it like a screenplay, essentially. And then the artist breaks it down into panel layout, and as he runs into problems, gets back to you and says, here's the suggestion, as he roughs out the visual storytelling. He'll say something, I can't fit this much text in one page, or it doesn't make any sense, or can you, help me out here.
Okay.
So it's very back and forth.
It looks great, man.
Yeah, I think this is going to do
What
well.
a cool idea, definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to Comic-Con in, I think it's July, San Diego Comic-Con, which is going to be, a second or third childhood for me. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'll be there. Have you been before?
Never been.
It's cool.
Actually, I went back when I was, at Tween, when they used to have it at the Pennsylvania Hotel, I think, across from Penn Station.
A little smaller back then, huh?
It was, 8 guys in a cardboard box, pretty much. I went with I went with some drawings, trying to, get some tips from the pros. It's pretty much keep your day job, kid.
Oh, really? Were hands the hardest for you? I could never draw. I would draw a little as a kid, but I could never draw hands. So everybody had their hands behind their back, were mightily raised outside of frame.
I had a lot of challenges.
Mightily raised. I can see that. Yeah, it's just out of frame. What's the matter?
It looks great. I've actually never read a graphic novel, but this one I want to read because there's some really cool fucking graphic stuff in here.
Yeah. I used to be into old Fangora stuff.
Yeah.
Back my uncle, had this pile of it. It had just a mildewy smell to them, and they were all black and white of old 50s movies and horror of the day. And it was pretty cool because there were some really scantily clad women in it, and Creature from the Black Lagoon is carting her away and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that
was your first
great.
sort of exposure when you were 8, 9, 10, and you're just starting to think about sex, and your first exposure is these sort of 50s, completely over the top, hypersexualized aliens. Actual sex, turns out to be a disappointment.
It doesn't involve someone from the 50s being carried away by an alien.
When is this going to be available, Anthony?
Early July. I think July 3rd.
Wow. All right. Get Jiro. Got to pick it up.
And you're also promoting, by the way, we have to say what Anthony's promoting. It's an evening with Anthony Bourdain. It's this Saturday, June 9th. It's 7:30. It's here in New York. It's BAM, in capital letters, Howard Gilman Opera House. It's in Brooklyn. You can go to Ticketmaster to get tickets. This comes out, like you said, in July, and at No Reservations on Twitter. This is called Get Jiro. But this Saturday, 7:30 p.m., at the Howard Gilman Opera House in Brooklyn, you can actually go and watch Anthony. What are you actually doing on your An Evening with Anthony Bourdain?
It's basically stand-up. It's very much like stand-up.
Oh, really?
We talk to the audience. I have a bit of an audio-visual prompt to refer to a few seconds here of tape or shots demonstrating various principles of eating your way around the world. But basically, it's stand-up and then an extended Q&A with the audience.
Oh, that's cool.
But in this case, this is going to be a very special one because I'm taking a prosecutorial attitude, shall we say. I'm making the case for something, so it's a little unusual.
Cool, that's a nice tease.
Yeah. Be funny if it was for something like awful, genocide and gentrification.
More yuppies.
CNN's going, oh my God, what did we do?
He's a psychopath.
It'll make us happy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We're creeps. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to talk about the Miami incident where the...
You know what? You just don't... I was going to ask.
There's a curiosity there because we're trying to figure out what part of the face would be...
good to eat first.
What do you start? How do you start a face?
Yeah, you know the story. Obviously.
I mean, if you're looking for advice,
if you had to eat a face,
we would say cheeks.
That's what we said.
I said lip.
Cheeks.
No, lip is where the breath is. Cheek.
But unlike this guy who apparently couldn't wait, I would recommend a slow braising process. Because it's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Wow, what's going on? And the other guy who's like
for 18 minutes,
scooping brains.
18 minutes he was eating his face,
ripping the flesh off. He was swallowing it. That was the part of the story that really got me.
What was his?
I guess
the latest thing
they said bad salts, but now they're saying bad LSD, right? Or new LSD.
He's doing some kind of.
I've taken a lot of acid early in my life. At no point did I ever say, I kind of want to eat that guy's face.
It's definitely not going to make my trip better if I eat this dude's face.
No, that'll freak you out.
In fact, food and chewing in general were never sort of on my to-do list while tripping.
Did you like acid?
I loved it. When
I was too scared to ever do it.
I mean, it's something that I did early, and after a while, it was a learning experience. But on the other hand, a few of my friends did not have such happy experiences and, really never came back.
Wow.
It was a great adventure for me early on, but it's not a recreational drug, and it's certainly not one that I would recommend in a blanket way to people. Because a lot of people just absolutely should, under no circumstances, take it. I guess this guy in Florida would be one of those.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Right.
It really is something. I think you really need to not have much anxiety in your life. You need to kind of be a mellow guy, somebody that won't freak out.
You do LSD?
No.
Yeah, I was too fucking scared.
No, I did like mescaline years ago.
I did shrooms.
Which was kind of, LSD light.
Mescaline for me, too. Never LSD.
Shrooms, never LSD, though.
Shrooms and a cheese sandwich. At a jazz festival, I know.
That was always the biggest myth too. They would say, "Oh, it tastes like shit. You got to eat them with something."
That's exactly what happened.
It's worse. If you put mushrooms in anything else, it's making the mushrms worse.
I know. It's a dumb cheese sandwich.
That tastes like a shit cheese sandwich.
Take this Three Musketeers bar.
I heard real well though that day. I heard everything.
Oh, did you?
Oh my God, that was great. I heard raindrops.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But acid, too scared. No.
I mean, I remember one time I was, we were on me and two friends were on a trip, and we had to stop off and get dry clothes or something at the friend's house, and it was sort of an overbearing, right out of the movies, Italian-American family, and the mother catches us. You've got to stay for dinner. And,
no.
She sits us down at the table, and it's a big steak dinner. And the level of denial that some families are capable of is quite extraordinary, because we're sitting there with our eyes rolling around in our head, all staring at our food like it's, I see my steak is breathing, like up and down, up and down. And I'm looking at it with this look of mute horror on my face, and like nobody notices. The three kids are acting
they're nice
a little
boys.
strangely.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Wow is right.
That's great.
With that, we should let Anthony go.
Yes.
What a busy day, man. I'm glad he came back. We like Anthony Bourdain.
Thank you, guys. Well, and thanks for I scored a copy of this off you. I hadn't seen it.
You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. So thanks.
Great.
Yeah. Ticketmaster. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
Ticketmaster for this Saturday, June 9th, at the Howard Gilman Opera House in Brooklyn. If you want to see Anthony live.
Right.
And the book.
And the book is Get Jiro, and also CNN next year. So you're going to take a few months off, obviously. Well, you're taping, but we won't see any live shows till next year. So
thank you, guys.
I'm sure you'll come back for that.
Man. Oh, I'd love to.
Okay. Great. Anthony Bourdain, everyone.
Sirius XM. It's the Opie Anthony Show.
I want to thank Anthony Bourdain for stopping by today. No reservations on Twitter, right?
Yes.
How many followers?
908,000.
Wow, he's going to hit 1 million very soon.
And I have one plug as Paul Williams comes in.
Yes.
I will be in Chicago with the Antisocial Tour myself, Artie Lang, Nick DiPaolo, David Tell, August 11th. Tickets are on sale in 4 minutes. It's the Horseshoe Casino. It's actually right over in Hammond, Indiana.
Wow.
They're on sale at 9 a.m. Yeah.
Can I go to that show? I want to go to Chicago.
Oh, it's not on sale until June 9th?
What?
Oh, boy. Why am I all right. It's my fault.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
My fault. Let's just bring him Paul. My fault.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens.
Saturday on sale. Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid. Just bring him Paul. Bring him Paul.
We're also being called a bunch of faggots because we're scared of acid.
What? Yeah, call me that.
Paul Williams. Oh, that's not.
Then
Paul
I don't care.
No, that's not Paul
That's
Williams.
not Paul.
Where's Paul Williams? He ran away?
I was doing liners.
He's talking?
Oh, he's talking? That's
Okay.
what he does.
bring him in.
He talks to a lot of people.
He likes to talk.
Yeah. He's it.
Maybe he's walking in.
Here he is.
Wow,
There he
Paul
is.
Williams.
Oh, how you doing? Take a seat, my friend.
Thank you.
Wow.
Man.
How are you, Paul?
Finally made it in.
I know, right?
How are you? Jim.
Hey, Jim, how
Pleasure.
are you?
Good,
Anthony,
good.
hi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure to meet
That's
you.
Anthony,
And
that's Ope over
saw the
there.
documentary last
Did
night.
you see it?
Fantastic.
What did we think?
I thought it was great.
Paul, pleasure to meet you, sir. Lovely to meet you, my friend.
All right, good.
Well, it's
Pull up a
warts and all.
chair.
Warts
Yeah.
and all the Paul Williams story. Yeah.
I just think it's it's about you, obviously. And
What's the name of the
It's called
Still Alive.
Still
Still
Alive.
alive, and I am LP. Living proof.
Living proof. It's such a great, different type of documentary because somebody could have just done a documentary on you and grabbed a bunch of clips and
Where are they now?
run through that.
Here he is.
Yeah, right.
Living in a trailer behind a junkyard, doing a sock puppet show at the Red Lion, and that's not what he found. And
It was really a great showing the relationship that built between you guys and kind of a building of trust.
a buddy movie, from stalker to family.
It really kind of is because he does come off a little stalkerish,
Yeah, it was frightening.
especially at the beginning. But I almost could relate to what he was saying because I guess I remember being 12, 13 years old, watching you on television like that, and just the family gathered around the television because you really didn't have DVRs or anything. You watched what was on at that time.
Exactly.
And you were apparently on everything.
If you had a couch and put a camera in front of it, I magically appeared.
Yes, you were there.
I became better at showing off than showing up.
You got amazing clips from this too. Like the archive footage. You seem to have access to everything. I didn't realize you had done fucking 50 Tonight shows.
Yeah, I did 48. I remember 6.
That's amazing.
Oh, man. Wait, were you ever under the influence when you went on?
Always under the influence. I mean, I thought everybody had a glass of vodka in the morning in the shower. You know, it's just, wow. Ed McMahon introduced me to his new wife right before he died, and he said, you know, Paul had a problem with alcohol, and it was one of those great moments. I just got my 5th star as an alcoholic. To have Ed McMahon say this guy had a problem. Like,
Ed McMahon.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, who was world renowned for his drinking.
One of the great drunks ever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What did you do in Planet of the Apes? I didn't realize you were in that until I saw the clip of you on Carson in your Planet of the Apes outfit.
Yeah. I played a wise orangutan. The thing I remember the most from being on the set is the fact that I'm standing with 40 orangutans, and John Huston walked by. We're getting ready to shoot something, and as he walked by the 40 orangutans, he walked by me. He went, "Hi, Paul," and I went, "Wait a minute! I still look like me and an orangutan out there." You know?
You were a very interesting guy on TV, though. It's like, you know, I mean, I was born in '68, so you were a part of my childhood and growing up, and it was just, you know, poor Smokey and the Bandit. My favorite line in the movie, probably, because he's thirsty. Yeah, dummy. What a great line.
Kick his ass just once.
Oh,
you know, in the South, they think of Billy Bob Thornton said in the South they consider Smokey and the Bandit a documentary. So
when we see those old Carson clips and various variety shows that you were on, you were always on. Like you were always over the top on. Was that your personality then, or how much did that have to do with the substances you were on?
I survived a 30-year chemistry experiment, so you know that was, you know, the fact is that alcoholism and addiction is a progressive disease. So at one point, I was just loving being there. You know, I went from being the run of the litter, this weird little guy who, you know, could run under coffee tables when he was in the 5th grade, to getting all this attention. So that's fantastic. You're special. You're loving that. So there's a lot of energy to that. And defensively, I'm pretty funny sometimes to keep from getting whacked. You make them laugh, whatever. But at a certain point, you know, the amount of alcohol and cocaine kind of kicked in, and that whole, you know, I mean, there's a scene in the movie where I'm on Merv Griffin. I'm just the most arrogant, grandiose, you know, little ass you've ever seen in your life, you know, and I look at that and I can't believe that I could have turned into that and not known it. That's what's frightening to me, is to not know it. So when I got sober, you know, there's nothing more pathetic than some little old guy going, "Please, sir, may I have another cup of fame?" Oh, come on. Come on, Opie. Come on, Opie. Come on, Anthony. Put me on your show one more time. It's just pathetic, and it's not how I wanted it. So when Kessler showed up with a camera, I was kind of, I don't think so. I think this is to go poke the bear right now. I have a wonderful life. I'm now 22 years sober. Wow. And I love my life. And I'm, you know, my gig at ASCAP is a full-time job. And
could you tell people what that is too, if people don't know?
ASCAP is the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. We have almost 450,000 members. We license the music, 100 years worth of music, from Gershwin and Cole Porter, from Irving Berlin to Beyonce, to giants like Justin Bieber. We are there when, you know, with.
And you're the president,
music.
right?
And I'm the president and chairman of the board. Yeah.
Wow. Your job to make sure people get their cash.
You know, so basically our whole gig is just, you know, as you know, radio, you play the music. For years, music was played on the radio, and it was free to the listener, and the advertising was sold around it. ASCAP got a little taste of for our writers. The big thing is to try to make sure the guys that are the music creators today can continue to make a viable living. As Bill Withers said, you know, he was sitting with a congressman. He said, "Congressman, we got to be able to make a living with our music. Otherwise, we're going to have to get regular jobs. And Congressman, you do not want Ozzy Osbourne as your plumber." You know, so that's the gig, is to make sure that everybody can enjoy the music forever. I mean, there's more music being played more often on more amazing devices than ever. I love my iPhone. I've always got my face stuck in my hand, you know. My wife is screaming, "That's Ireland out there. Look out there." You know? No, I just found out who played Lincoln, and blah, 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 you know.
I want to know how many hits you wrote. Do you know offhand?
Not nearly as many as I thought I did, you know.
There's a lot, though, Paul.
A lot. You know, I had a really nice run in the 70s, you know.
Yeah, you did.
But the big records to me weren't always the hits. I mean, like, I had an Elvis album cut. I got more mileage out, you know. I mean, I ran back to my high school and go, "Please, now will you sleep with me? Look at this." Elvis, you know. So the album cuts of Ray Charles and Elvis and Sinatra and stuff like that.
What's an album cut, Paul? What's that mean?
If I knew the way, I'd go back home. The countryside has changed so much. Song from Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, the title song I wrote. Okay. But yeah, I had 3 hits with Three Dog Night. I had Out in the Country, Old Fashioned Love Song, and Family Man. You and Me Against the World with it's like pulling teeth to get me to do this. We've only just begun with the card. Oh, you know, the Muppets were my. You know, I've got felt in my DNA. So the work that I did with the Muppets was the best.
Rainbow
Connection is that little song that just keeps on going.
Oh, yeah.
Wrote the songs for Stars Born, including Evergreen with Ms. Streisand, and, you know, it was a really good life. Then I got sober, and I entered the Polylama period of my life. I got my certification as a drug and alcohol counselor, and, you know. I think I actually called the show and talked about recovery at one point, many, many years ago.
Oh, man.
Here?
Oh, right. This show back in like 2000,
in 1927. It was
1927.
You were still doing homework.
I remember.
No, he wasn't.
I was working.
You were on Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah. Now, do you have a little ones at home?
I got a 2-year-old, so I'm like,
Well,
that's Paul Williams. I forgot the song, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
but
how sweet.
But you did a song for Yo Gabba Gabba. That's pretty.
I did. Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Yeah,
sing a little more, I get paid.
Was there a point where you were a drug and alcohol counselor where it's like, you know, you're in entertainment, you're this gigantic name, I mean, everybody knew who you were, and then you go through this period where you're just kind of like a regular guy, and you're doing this job where you're actually just listening to regular people talk, and
you walk into the hospital room, and I worked as a volunteer for MAP. MAP is a musician's assistance program. Musicians are usually over-medicated and underinsured, you know, so you go in and you try to help them, you know, get some treatment and all. You walk into it, you know, and I was like, I mean, I was full of self. I was like, I mean, I'm going to Ireland tomorrow. Ireland is amazing because, you know, it's like the headwaters of alcoholism. There's all these alcoholics to work with, you know. It's like I'm running in and grabbing them. People keep grabbing me going, where'd you hide the gold, you little bastard? It's tough, you know. But I'll walk into a hospital room and say, you know, hi, I'm Paul Williams. I'm an alcoholic and I'm your counselor. And I'm here to come touch the hem. I will save you. And they go, no, you're not. You're little Enos from Smokey and the Bandit. And it's happening again, you know, so... It's bizarre, but you know what happened to me is for all the you're an alcoholic when you misplace a decade. The 80s were gone.
Wow.
People were like, wait a minute, you know, why'd you quit drinking? I said, well, it led to unplanned nudity often, and you know, I went from sitting on Johnny Carson's couch to 3 a.m. peeking out the Venetian blinds at the tree police because I knew they were out there. You know, I just, you know, fired up on cocaine.
It got that bad, huh?
Oh, yeah, I looked like a parrot. I mean, I was just like,
Jesus.
Just
oh,
you know,
man.
Yeah, just, you know. But when your life turns around, you know, for the first time, I mean, I just sat down with somebody and went, you know, somebody I didn't know, absolute stranger, said, I'm dying and I need help, and put my hand out, and somebody reached back and said, you know, we've been there and we'll do it with you. So.
Do you think it was the drugs in the 80s that kind of, I mean, obviously in the 70s you had a lot of hits, you were very active in writing and stuff. Was it the drugs that kind of put the brakes on
I think there's
your
an
work?
I think there's an art to when you're really relevant to an audience. I mean, at a certain age, you know, I mean, I wrote... I mean, basically codependent anthems. Think about it. I won't last today without you. I won't last today without you is not a healthy thought. You know, I know that. You know, but you know, so you know, you kind of crank this stuff out, and it's connecting with your audience, and it's all kind of hallmarky. You know, and I wanted to be. I mean, I wanted to be Leon Russell, or I wanted to be Dr. John. You know, so I managed to match Dr. John with the lifestyle, but never the music, you know.
The music, yeah.
But so at a certain point, you've maybe moved on from that generation that's looking for its own music, you know, and so I think that there was that element of fading, but the drugs and alcohol just, you know, will put a wall between you and anything constructive in your life, or at least they will with me, the way I did them.
You don't think you were able to work outside of that box of the codependency, I'm the lonely, different guy, and kind of work outside of it, though?
I think I did. I mean, writing songs for something like Phantom of the Paradise, I would write, you know, I would write essentially what were almost like parodies of different styles of music. For some reason, where I connected with an audience is the place that you know, I've turned into the guy I used to make fun of. I mean, I have my cat's picture on my
on your phone?
My iPhone. It's just disgusting, you know. I watch golf and play golf, and you know, I've got my cat's picture on the iPhone. I have more pictures of my cat than I do my kids. I'm disgusting, you know. So
you're just a nice man.
I turned trying to do a
Where's
nice
that
man.
cocky smirk?
Yeah, I know. And it worked so well for so long, you know. But the fact is, I got comfortable. I mean, I got comfortable in my own skin and all. And the idea of kind of, you know, now celebrating, you know, what we're doing here with the movie with Paul, he was still alive, is you look at all this stuff. And I think there's a whole kind of a TMZ, you know, consciousness about celebrity that we kind of look at in the film and you kind of go, you know what? Is that the coinage of being happy? You have a lot of guys sit down in front of you here that are at the peak of their game, and then 10 years later, you guys 20 is what are still on the air. A lot of them are gone. How many of them are like scratching to get back on the air with you? I don't think that's. If you have to be famous to be happy, you're not going to be happy at some point in your life.
You told some great stories too in the documentary. Like it was really interesting to learn about you because again, I had only known what I'd seen. And stuff about when you were a kid. I think one of your parents passed away, and you had to split from your your brother because the line you said was like every time I eat, I'm taking food out of his mouth because there was no money.
My aunt told me. My aunt said, you know, if I went out and lived with my aunt for 2 weeks, and she said, well, if you go back every bite of food you take, this is very sad. We'll be out of your brother's mouth. Your mom can't afford you both. Oh. So when my dad died in a one-car alcohol-related, you know, wreck. He drove into the abutment of a bridge. My dad was a 6'2", you know, man who got up, went to work every morning, worked hard, but he came home and alcohol was the reward for a hard day's work. And I went, I get that, and since I work a little different hours, I'll start at 9 a.m. You know.
Yeah. Wow.
But I think that I think that my becoming an entertainer had a lot to do with just you know, being 13 years old and winding up at school looking like I was in the third grade. I looked like a kid till you put me next to a real kid. Then I looked like a kid with a hangover in my 20s, you know. So, you know, I think that some of that, you know, you either fight or you make people laugh, and I think that's part of you know, how I became who I became.
And you lived with your aunt.
I lived with an aunt and uncle, yeah. It was, you know, and, you know, she wouldn't even give me the respect of abusing me. It was just, you know,
it's a nice upbringing.
I slept alone. It was awful.
Damn it. But you took. I just wanted to finish with that. Sure. Are you in touch with your brother now, or
my brother? You know who my brother is? My brother is a wonderful songwriter. He wrote "Give Me the Beat, Boys, Free My Soul." I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift.
How the hell does that happen? Dobie Gray, brothers.
Dobie Gray, exactly. You know what? My brother and I are really close.
But Dobie Gray made that a hit, and then someone recently made it a hit too.
You know, yeah, Uncle Cracker had a big hit with it all. You know, and I keep saying to him, you know what? The bridge really sounds like me. Are you sure? We were drinking then. Are you sure? I wasn't even get away from me, you little bastard. So he's 6 years younger than me. He's 6'2", and he just, you know, I just love him. He lives in Taos, New Mexico, and he wrote a bunch of great songs. He wrote "When We Make Love" for Alabama, and he had, you know, a bunch of country hits as well. He took me down to Nashville and cut the best record that I ever made that nobody ever bought, called "A Little on the Windy Side," an album that I love to this day. And 2 weeks after the album came out, the label folded. Portrait. They dumped me, and Ringo had new albums, and we've got so much in common.
When you, by the way, there was a funny line there when you were talking about who was it? Was it Paul Simon you were talking about? You were like, I think he asked like, your careers went into different directions. You're like, well, Paul Simon might have been happy if he had done some more gong shows. Maybe he wishes he did. And I wish I wrote "Bridge Over Troubled Water."
Yeah, Paul. God bless him, man. What amazing songs. You know, so
do you look at as a songwriter, and obviously you'd go on shows and sing the songs. Do you look at watching the Carpenters or Three Dog Night singing these songs and making the huge hits out of them? Did you want to be the singer also?
No, I never loved the way I sang. I'm still a little iffy about it. You know, it's just I mean, if you have the opportunity to have, you know, like Tony Bennett just recorded a song an album ago called "Love Dance," and I've recorded "Love Dance," and I love the lyric, and it's a song I wrote with Yvonne Lenz, and it's a really pretty, sensual song and all, but it's different when Tony Bennett sings it. You go, my God, that's Tony Bennett singing my words, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a rush at this, I mean, I'm 71. I feel like a real tired 37, but I'm 71. And so at this point in my life, you know, it's just, you know, I don't need a lot of attention. I don't need a lot of attention right now.
Well, that comes out across in the documentary really well. Stephen did such a great job of showing who you are, who you were, and who you are now, and not the fact that it's like you're there saying, "Oh, I wish," or you're trying to get back to where you were. You do come off as completely content where you are now, and watching it, I think the viewer sees it and is happy for you.
Yeah, I can't believe that, accepting the Academy Award is really great, but watching golf in your underwear, that's fabulous. Did you watch Tiger yesterday?
You see his shot yesterday?
God, that shot.
I was trying to explain it to Anthony.
And to have Jack Nicklaus say that's the best golf shot I've ever seen in my life, and it was flat out.
And he's seen a couple of shots, I bet.
The other thing that was different about him yesterday is his level of comfort. I don't think this is a one-time thing, and he's going to slip
you think
back.
He's back now?
I think that his next time out, you'll see the same game.
Yeah, he's creeping right back to where he was. I was wrong. I said I thought he was done.
Did you?
I really did. I said he'd win a few tournaments, but as far as making a run for that record of the majors, he's done. But
what we saw yesterday,
I think I'm wrong.
Is like that was. And you know what he said? It's interesting, but what he said about this shot, he said that's not the best shot of the perfect golf shot. He said he made is the one over the green to there. Because that's where he wanted to go, which is interesting. But the thing is, the other thing about this attention right now is there are two things I'm really passionate about. Obviously, I'm passionate about recovery. That this has been an amazing gift, and anything I can do to pass it on is great. But also because I'm president of ASCAP, I can talk about the fact that to the kids that are listening to to the music and all, is that we're not trying to shut down the internet. That's not what we're doing. We just want the servers, the people that are giving you the music, to pay a little part of that advertising, as they always have. So that right now there's some little lady with the headphones on and an electric keyboard writing a wonderful song, and she's got the headphones on because she doesn't want to wake the baby in the next room. And damn it, she deserves to make a living with her music, So that's the gig I have now, and that's why I love the chance to do this, guys. I really appreciate it.
Are you guys going after radio stations to get a little more money? Well,
No. As a matter of fact, we're following your career closely and trying to pull back our prices wherever you're working.
That's hilarious.
You've stayed unbelievably active into your 70s now.
Yeah.
Was there a point between when you first started recovery till now that you kind of stopped doing anything?
Oh, yeah, I was really happy to run on the beach and play golf, and a new wife, and that offered a lot of joy in my life.
Sure.
Kind of reestablishing my relationship with my kids and all, and just kind of just getting comfortable, just being in my own skin and not being. You talked about how on I was. That's exhausting.
It looked exhausting to watch.
Exhausting trying to be that charming and that funny all the time. When the fact is, that I was my DNA was slowly shifting to ass. It was just.
How many times have you married, Paul?
When you get sober, I don't know about the rest of the world, but when I got sober, I noticed something. I was tired.
Really?
I was tired and I was so over Paul Williams. I was, it's like I'm done talking about this guy for a long time.
You know what? Watching the clips from the documentary of you on various talk shows early on, I remember watching those shows growing up, and it wasn't exhausting to watch. You were a fun, active guy. People loved watching you. But in the context of the documentary, it's exhausting watching you. And watching you watch yourself is exhausting.
Oh, my God. It's just...
That one clip where Steven sits you down to watch a Merv Griffin clip of you, and you're rattling off. It seemed, I don't know, were you doing cocaine at the time?
Maybe just a little.
Maybe a tad, because you were rattling off. You were going. And it seemed like you were a ship without a rudder.
Oh, yeah.
And it was no chip. Oh. It was very difficult to watch you watch that.
Yeah, it was painful for me to watch that. And when Steve started this whole process, he said, if you don't like something, I'll take it out. And so I'm sitting there, and he's filming me watch me at my absolute worst. And again, how unlikable can you get? How arrogant, how grandiose, how shallow can you get? And I'm joking about marital infidelity, talking about I'm a devoted husband until I buy that plane ticket. And I'm going, oh my God, what kind of an ass would say such, and so... So I said, you cannot use that. You cannot put that. I don't want my daughter to see that.
Yeah.
I think about my daughter and her mother sitting in a theater and seeing that footage.
And I did wonder how he talked you into.
No, he didn't talk me into it.
Oh, he didn't.
No,
he just put it in.
You know what? He put it in a rough cut, and I saw it, and I went, you know what? You have to use it. if you're going to have the arc of this film be, where I wind up with a life that is a real gift, in recovery, you really have to see how bad it got, how bad I got.
And your whole, the way you detest watching it, it proves something there. It shows that you have changed as a person, and I think it works very well in the documentary.
You know what's frightening about it too is that the other thing that I realized as I was saying, leave it in there, is that this happened once in like 1983 or whatever, and nobody remembers it, and it's gone. But you've now converted it to zeros and ones and fed it into the big, the big internet googly-gawk, where it thrives and grows.
Forever.
And versions of this now will reappear and the like. So I have to live with this for the rest of my life now. And this went from being part of something I had to check off and that I was ashamed of, or maybe had no idea how bad it was. Now we let everybody see it. So
it's almost a way to make peace with it, huh?
It is ultimately. You're exactly right. It's part of the process, So the other thing I've always said that I joke about I think I used the line here that you're an alcoholic when you misplace a decade, but that decade is lost and it's worthless unless I use it now. And the way I can use it now is what we're doing right now, is talking about recovery.
You said something about being married, too. Like, I know you've been married a few times. And
I finally got it right. I'm married to Mariana Escalante Williams. Her brother, incidentally, is Joe Escalante, the leader of the Vandals. I don't know if you guys are hip to the Vandals or not, who's running for judge. Joe, we're with you. I mean, a punk rocker running for judge. End times. It must be end times. But I'm married to Mariana Escalante Williams. She's a Swedecan. She's Swedish and Mexican.
I just did a red eye with him.
With Joe?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was on Fox News.
He's
Red Eye
fabulous.
with him. He's hysterical.
He's very funny, And I mean, he's a bullfighter, and he wants to be a judge, and he's a punk rocker,
Yeah.
Life is good.
You said that the line I like, you said your new wife, because you're talking about being in recovery, and you said she got the man that the other women thought they were getting.
Yeah. And the other women deserved,
Yeah.
I was busy, being charming.
How many times were you married?
the Pillsbury Doughboy of song,
How many times were you married, Paul?
This is my third time, and this is right.
This is it.
And I'm good friends with the mother of my children. We get along beautifully. Both my kids are doing well.
Did you have the rocky period where you didn't quite get along with them? I mean, after the marriage.
There was one in the middle we're not talking about, and it's going to stay that way, because we don't want lightning in the studio. But you know what? It's just it's a drama-free relationship. I mean, Mariana is beautiful. She's interesting. She's a novelist. She's written 3 books now, and she used to play piano and sing, and she makes me laugh. She's beautiful.
I want to plug this too, because it's called Paul Williams Still Alive. And it's premiering in Los Angeles and New York. It's at the Angelica here in New York on June 8th. That's this Friday. And the New Art in Los Angeles on June 22nd. And that's where a lot of the documentaries pop up in the Angelica.
It's fantastic.
It really I can't rave about it enough. It's unbelievable.
It's a great subject, which is Paul, and done so well by Stephen Kessler.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's very funny.
It's very funny.
I mean, you talk about golf and how much you love the game. You obviously play a lot.
Yeah.
But that shot that he put in there of Michael Bolton teeing off, and it looked flawless.
Yeah.
And then you plinking one right in the water.
Oh, I put one about 7 feet in front of me. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that to me is very funny in a documentary there.
And that was one of my better shots.
What kind of handicap we're talking?
I'm a high handicap. I think we're 27, But the thing is that I keep lessons, so it keeps changing. I just got fitted for clubs now. Everything goes further than it used to, but I'll take that anytime.
Right.
Do you play?
Not as much as I like.
Take me out.
He was pretty good, actually.
This would be the perfect ending to our story.
That
Take
really
me
would
out.
be.
I would love to play golf with Paul Williams.
Yeah.
I don't play as much because I got a 2-year-old, so I would like to get out there more.
If anybody had told me 15 years ago or whatever the first time we talked that we'd sit here and that you had seen my performance with Yo Gabba Gabba, I would have said they need a treatment.
You just pop up all the time. It never really went away, Paul.
Yeah. That's what the whole thing of the documentary is, too. And especially seeing you in the Philippines, the crowds are amazing.
Massive.
They're massive. They're there for you. I mean, like they said, you never went away.
No.
As far as that's concerned. What do you attribute that to?
The Philippines?
Yeah.
You know what? the songs that were hits in the Philippines are the most. I mean, they almost the songs that they love the most need to go directly onto the cover of a Hallmark card. They are the most absolute, completely sentimental things I've ever written in my life, and they just love that sweet. They're the sweetest people in the world, and I would always make that little tour. I'd go to the Philippines, I go to Japan, buy my clothes in Japan. In Japan, I'm a medium. Australia. And some of the old ones still work. It's just amazing. But it's always. I mean, you walk on that stage in a like what is basically a Coliseum setting, and it's just if you want a quick dose of gratitude. If you want to go feel like you're a Beatle for a day, that's the place to go do it for me and all. And they're just lovely, lovely people. And I was never really worried about Al Qaeda coming to snatch us out.
Right, yeah.
But I loved, one of my favorite moments in the movie is when Steve Kessler is sitting in my dressing room, and he's hungry and he's scared. He thinks Al Qaeda is going to get him, and he doesn't even care that I'm there. Yeah. And when he gets to that point where he didn't care that I was there, then I fell in love with him. Then I was like, okay, now we can be friends.
You're talking about your Splenda and underwear, and he's worried about some Al Qaeda cell in the Philippines.
Amazing.
That was great, and you really show how appreciative you are. You stayed and signed everything and took pictures with everybody, and there were a lot of people there.
I try to always do that, it's I don't feel like, in a lot of ways I feel like I was kind of plopped out of the audience and put up on stage to represent them. So I don't really feel a great separation between me and the audience. People snatch me up on the street. It's like, come here, I want you to meet Martha. I don't think they ever did that to Sinatra, but maybe they'll grab up in the neck and go, you know what, Ernie needs to meet you. And we go meet Ernie, So I think that the people are really comfortable with me, and I think the sense that I'm really comfortable with them. At this point, I'm just grateful. My train rolls on two tracks on gratitude and trust. I trust I'll be, where I'm needed, and lead me where you need me, and let the day roll on out. And incidentally, I really appreciate the fine treatment here today.
Well, you know what? And I want to say something. We rarely do this. I want to apologize to you. We hung up on you like 10 years ago because I think we were just being stupid and having a bad day or some dumb thing. But we fucking missed out, is what I'm learning today.
Well, how kind. And I did too. I did too. But the fact is, you may have been right. I may have been peddling something that was irrelevant at the time. I don't know.
I don't know the circumstances of what happened that day, but we used to do, crazy stuff that didn't.
We were idiots.
We were just idiots that day.
I never did anything like that.
No, but we don't have anything to blame it on.
I don't remember the actual circumstances. I'm sure it was nothing you did that day.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And obviously we missed out.
All I know is that the more resistance I felt, the more I dug in. So I probably contributed to it a little bit too.
No, it was obnoxious. It's unnecessary. And watching the documentary, it's like you went from the Paul Williams that we knew from TV to now, absolutely, happy and doing very well, thank God. And we just, I guess in that interim, couldn't figure out what the fuck to talk to you about.
But lovely. Look at this now. This is wonderful.
It's a love fest now.
It's a love fest now.
This
is disgusting. Can't we end it on a
it would be funny
kiss mine. Wait a minute.
if on the way out he put gas and then lit the fucking front door on fire and then just washed this through the glass.
I'm really sorry about the sugar in the gas.
This whole thing was a setup to burn us to death.
Payback time.
That's terrible.
All right,
What
we
a
got.
treat. Thank you, guys.
Let me promote it one more time. Paul Williams, Still Alive. Honestly, a fantastic documentary. The Angelica here in Manhattan, June the 8th, this Friday. And if you're out on the West Coast in L.A., the New Art in Los Angeles. And Paul, thank you, man. We had a great time.
Thanks so much,
Absolutely.
Paul.
Paul Williams.
Great Paul Williams.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're in the will.
They're great, but not when it comes to golf. Paul Williams.
Let's play.
All right, I'll play. Paul Williams, everyone.
Is my microphone on? Because it's important questions I have. Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? I occasionally do. That's Jim Norton adding his own life experience. Could it be perhaps you're tired of banging your wife? That's a very, very real possibility. For myself, that's not the case because I'm not married. I get tired of banging girlfriends. So if you're married, you know that you're probably tired of fucking that monster. How many times can you fuck the same woman before your dick tells you he's had enough? That's your dick rebelling. It's falling asleep on your balls because it's tired of that same awful wifely vagina. Introduce them to some new pussy for Pete's sake, and bam! You're banging like you're back in the 12th grade, or 14th grade, or 6th grade if you're at Castle Cumia. So, where is the best place to find new pussy? AshleyMadison.com. We all know it's a bunch of unhappy married women. You're an unhappy married man where your dick is wilting at the sight of that awful fucking gaping mouth vagina. Looks like the half-eaten face in Miami. You're tired of it. Over 14 million members, Ashley Madison is filled with women in sexless marriages. Believe me, you think your wife's not tired of fucking you too? You might bump into her by accident on Ashley Madison. She might be looking for black. They're not getting fulfilled with anything good. They're not getting laid properly, so they're looking for somebody too. Sound too good to be true? They guarantee it. Even if you don't find some sex-deprived wife whose husband probably has ED, erectile dysfunction. I thought it was Ed. They have a horse. A talking horse who fucks your wife. Ashley Madison, they'll give you your money back. How many money-back guarantees do you get that you're going to get laid? You just don't. So if you don't find some sex-crazed whore, you're getting your money back. What's better? Popping a blue pill to bang your wife for the 1,000th time, or listening to your dick, because that is what an erection problem is. Your dick is yelling out, help! Find someone new, hot, and horny, and then take a blue pill, because you're probably a horrible fuck to begin with. So why would you waste your horrible fuck skills on a new girl? Go in there with your new blue pill dick on. Forget Viagra. No, don't forget Viagra. Take it and join Ashley Madison. And then just sit there and edge for hours looking at all these married whores who want to fuck you. It's 100% secure, anonymous, and Viagra-free, although I want Viagra. Just fucking leak clear stuff and look at all these girls, and you'll finally get a good dick picture you can send these married pigs.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, let's get Uriah Faber in here. It's guest day on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes.
And then I saw Penn Jillette in the freaking bathroom, and I go, Penn, we can't even fit you in today. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
very
busy.
What's up, Uriah?
What's up, guys?
Hello, sir.
How you doing, man?
How are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Really
Nice to see you
good.
again.
Good. You cut that hair.
I did. You know what?
A lot of people are probably talking about that.
My little sister was in a car accident. She had her skull removed.
Jesus.
Head trauma. Yeah, it was like she had her head shaved, and so.
What do you mean she had her skull removed? To get the swelling down?
Yeah. So she was in a car accident on Black Friday, 6-car pileup, and she was in a coma for 7 days.
Whoa.
She's 19,
Oh,
and basically I.
So you had a sympathetic head shaving kind of a thing?
Yeah.
And didn't she hit a rubbernecker? That's what the person in front of her was slowing down to look at an accident or something like that, like probably not doing the speed.
Wow.
And caused the
I
pileup.
will
I think that's
instantly
what
beep
happened.
at those people. The second I see brake lights, I put my hand on the horn when an accident's up ahead, and I'm like, I see fucking brake lights on this guy in front of me. He's getting nailed.
Yeah.
Bam! And then I pass him, and then you know what you do? You put your tires on the shoulder, and it flings rocks into their windshield.
And not
Don't
Genius.
fucking rubberneck.
Genius.
How's she doing?
She's doing awesome now. I mean,
good.
she had her skull removed for 2.5 months.
What part?
Just like a whole third of it on the right side.
And where do they put the skull?
Or left side.
Where do they put that skull for a while?
They do one of two things, and she's a thin girl, so they put it in a freezer, but they sometimes make a pocket in the fat lining, and put the skull inside your own body.
Wow.
Which is a trip. I mean, they have some crazy scientific stuff they're doing these days.
But that's like an extra operation. Aren't you almost better having it in the freezer, like where it's not going to be an extra surgery to put it in and take it out of you?
I would think so, but.
And what do they do to cover that, too? Because I've heard of brain swelling before, and it's like, how do they keep that from getting infected? How do you shower? How do you sleep? What do they put over that?
They just sew the skin back up, and then they so it's just soft right there.
Wow.
And yeah, it's.
How do they learn how to do
It's like being a baby again. It's like literally being a baby again with the front of your head.
And she was in the hospital for a month and a half, so they're just really cautious with everything.
Yeah.
And then if she was going to walk around, they'd put a you know, a helmet on her and stuff like that. You see, this says the Faber report. What's that?
Where? Oh, hey.
This. I made it, guys.
Is that?
It's financial news.
You're in the financial circles now.
So she's doing better.
That's
I
good
think
to hear.
did you say, was it in the book? Because I was looking through the book where you're saying you're not scared that often, but that was something you really thought that she might.
Yeah. Oh man, I was freaked out. I mean, that's my baby sister. I was 13 when she was born, so it's been almost like a parental role I've had now. And you know, I landed in New York. I was there for about an hour and a half, and I got the call from my mom, who was just hysterically, just crying, and like I couldn't understand what she was saying. And then she kind of like got out that brain surgery and your sister, and so yeah, it was pretty crazy. I flew right back and was in the hospital for about 2 weeks. You know, 18 hours a day. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You a protective older brother?
I wouldn't say I'm real protective, like when I'm not like a weirdo protective. You know, my sister's got a
like Tony Montana.
Yeah,
that's a little weird.
They were married Saturday.
All the women in my family are like tough, like wear the pants chicks. Like I don't have to worry about it. My mom's like she's a like an Italian woman. My little sister, she's always she had a boyfriend for 3 years and like snapped her fingers and he'd be following and stuff like I'm not like a super weirdo like some guys are. I've seen some weird dudes when it comes to their sisters.
It's a weird, like, not just looking out for bad things, but the creepy.
We all know what we mean by weird.
That is true. I probably didn't need a graphic explanation. I would love to do. I'm not one of those guys, but I just love describing it for some reason.
Well,
what a creep.
One of my favorite stories is what you had your sister's friends do.
Well, that was my sister's
you
friend.
You used your sister to get some other things done.
I was probably 11 years old. Maybe my sister was 7 or 8, and she would have her friends come over for sleepovers, and they'd put their nightgowns on, and then I would say, "Hey, why don't all you girls have a headstand contest against the wall?" And they would do that, and all their nightgowns would just fall over their heads, and I'd be like, "Oh, stay as long as you can."
You wouldn't look at your sister.
No. She was just collateral damage for what I wanted to see.
You made sure she was way on the left.
Yes.
So you didn't have to look.
That's a really cool
trick. The young Kelly girl down the street was the one I was looking for.
That's cute when you're like 11 and they're 8. Like, that's acceptable. Yeah, it's all the same age group. But, it gets to a certain point where there's something very creepy about it. Like if you're 30 and she's 7, probably a fucking horrible contest to run. What kind of women do you like? Do you like dominant or more submissive women? Because it's weird, like, when people have like dominant women in the family or dominant males in the family, a lot of times they go for the same thing in real life. Or a
dominant job like Uriah has.
Oh, yeah,
too.
That
sometimes makes you want something a little different.
Something different.
It just kind of depends. I like a chick that has her own interests for sure. I mean, I can't handle somebody that's just all into my business all the time. You got to have her own interests, do that kind of thing. But I like somebody that is pretty assertive. You have to be. I don't really have time to focus on like holding down a chick at this point. So it's you got to have her own stuff going on and not be worrying about me all the time and stuff like that.
Is it fun to be shirtless in front of a girl? I've kind of avoided that. I'm 43. I think the last time I did that, I'm trying to think of who was in office. I want to say Reagan, first term. It was the last time I comfortably.
He looked better shirtless.
He really did. Oh, it's humiliating. Whenever you get into a hot tub with a chick, I have to go, what the fuck is that over there? And then they look and I sink. It's humiliating.
Do you go in with the shirt though, or
no?
You're able to take it off as she's looking somewhere else.
I could suck it in, and I pull them up like fucking Fred Mertz. But when you're sinking into the hot tub, there's that one moment where the tits and the side fat are going to meet when you're squatting.
Oh, last night was bad because the water was so hot he couldn't get down into it quickly enough.
Dude, my fucking scrotum! I threw my scrotum under the bus right into the scalding water.
Right into scalding.
Just so she doesn't see you with that
I fucking dropped in like 10 Kennedy was driving me. So I'm like,
oh, God.
But you're working out now, Jimmy. You know, you're working out just like Uriah does.
The copy I have of Uriah's book that I was looking through, it's called, by the way, that's what we're promoting.
Yes.
It's called Laws of the Ring, and it's on sale now. And the copy I have is an advanced copy with no photos, so I'm looking through photos.
I got photos.
In this copy, today's copy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And just like, it's like fucking all those pictures in the ring, and I'm like, God, that must just be a great way, even if you're not a fighter, to feel good enough about yourself. Like, is the beach nice?
Jimmy doesn't go.
What you got to do is you got to make what you're rocking the cool thing and start just wearing it, dude.
But we're trying to figure out what that is. So far, what I'm rocking is I've met Uriah Faber and other UFC guys, but that's never going to get me laid. No. Guess who I've talked to? Yeah, it's funny is good to a certain degree, but they'll always.
It's awesome. I hear the street fights in the book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you've talked about it on our show.
And it's an amazing story, but there's
a lot more details in the book than you've told us over the years.
Yeah, no, it's a long story to get. I mean, we would be in here all day. I was fighting for my life and all that good stuff. But, yeah, people are enjoying the little details, what was going through my mind and stuff like that. But, yeah, for those who don't know, I was in a fight in Indonesia. Really dumb of me, and I learned from it. But basically had one guy, then 3 guys after me, then 12 guys after me, then 4, and then got Rodney King'd in the taxi and barely got out of there.
The weird part, too, is you talk interesting, because there's a part where he's in the alley about to fight this dude, and his friends, and the guy's yelling and posturing, which was to get his friends out.
Yeah.
And you said one-on-one, and then they start chanting like after like one by one. Yeah, that little language barrier. They thought he was challenging the whole fucking town.
Like a Bruce Lee movie.
I'll take you all on. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, no, it was a scary thing, man. I got.
Is there footage of that?
The street fight.
There's no.
I don't know. Nowadays everything's filmed. How many years ago was that?
That was 2005, I think, 2006.
Right around the time before everyone started filming everything.
Yeah, and I didn't have any money back then either. So I would have had pager at that point?
Right. Well, yeah, cell phone. Now there'd be cell phone footage of that. Somebody in Indonesia
that's what I'm asking.
Would have grabbed that.
Yeah.
What is it, too? There's an interesting story about your first fight in the opening of the book where you're talking about you're fighting this Mexican dude or this guy with these tattoos. Like, he looks like a fighter. And you're this clean-cut, looking like a college kid, and everybody's thinking you're about to get the shit beat out of you, that you're in the wrong. What is it that enables you to go, you're saying to yourself, you're dead, dude. Like, that's what you're thinking. You're not afraid of this guy.
Well, it's just something that, I've always thought that no one could beat me up. You kind of have to have that mentality to be in my sport and to especially, get to the top of the sport. But I do remember, taking the first fight, and I remember if I'm going to get nervous with this whole process, I'm not going to do it again. I don't want to be, anybody that's had a fight as a little kid, like, the anticipation of the fight is the bad thing. So I was like, okay, I find out a month before I'm fighting this dude, and I was like, if I'm going to be stressing about it, I'm not going to do it again. But it wasn't stressful until I got to the arena, and I was like, all right, I've always thought I'm a bad dude, and there's no reason to stress. But walking into that cage, I remember thinking, like, what the hell am I doing? Yeah, I got this big old Mexican dude. He's jumping around. He's got pride tattooed on his stomach, and he's bald. And I'm like, what am I don't understand what I'm doing this for. But then once I got in the cage, it was like, all right, now it's go time, and I'm not about to let anybody do anything to me.
So do you read people like people's bullshit? Because I'm the one who would fall for that. Like, if a guy is posturing, if a guy is like, you're dead, I'd be like, oh, he's right, I am. I should go. Dead. But you seem to see that as false bravado, and like he's trying to oversell something.
Yeah, I think there's no when you're in a combat situation and you're about to really throw down with someone, there's no reason to talk to them. There's no reason to look mean. There's no reason to do anything, because you're gonna find out who's the bad dude right there. It's gonna be a quick reckoning of, all right, am I gonna get my ass kicked or am I gonna kick someone's ass? So, the posturing, it doesn't make much sense.
So the stare down doesn't mean anything to you, really? Will you stare, or do you not care about that?
It's usually in the moment. So if I'm in a stare down situation, I'm already in the zone, and I'm just looking. Whatever I look like, I don't even know what I'm thinking. It's just like I'm looking at this guy, and it's not because I'm trying to intimidate him. This is really the way I'm looking at him. So
you're not worried about, like, I'm going to try to psych him. I guess you're beyond.
You're way beyond that point. It's like, the psyching guy out, especially at this level, is not the concern. It's beating him up is the most important thing.
You're fighting your next fight. I'm actually going to be at that fight, which is July. I want to say July 7th in Vegas. It's UFC 148, and of course the headline fight. Are you the co-main event?
Co-main event.
And the main event is of course Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen.
That's gonna be a great
fight.
fight.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm really looking forward to that
you
fight. But Chael is one of those guys. Like, Chael is a talker. Chael taunts, but he almost seems to does it to a point where he's got to be in Silva's head on some level. There's no way.
For sure. You see, the last time when he beat who did he beat from the UK?
Was it? Oh God, fuck! He was on the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, he was a coach for the Ultimate Fighter. Anyways, he beats him, and as soon as he wins,
Bisping.
Michael Bisping.
Bisping.
Yes.
As soon as he beats Bisping, they hand him the mic, and it shows Anderson Silva, and he like is in his chair, and he's like looking away and looking down, and just like, oh my God, like just bugging him that Chael's gonna get on the mic, and he just gets on the mic and says, Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck. and Silva's just like, what's he gonna do? You know what I mean? He's already tried to not fight the guy, and then he's got to listen to him talk crap to him. It's like it's a crazy thing. And Chael's the best at it.
Chael is, but he's an animal. Like, he's a nightmare in the ring. He just does nothing but stay on you. It's like a fucking horror show. It's like having the flu. He just fucking hits you, and he's all over you. It's like, can that get to a point where you hear a guy talking shit, and you're like, ah, fuck him, he's scared, he's trying to, and then it gets to a point where it just begins to eat at you, and it does begin to scare you, because Silva, everyone talks about like he's Christ. I mean, nobody says bad things about Anderson Silva.
Right. Yeah, I think that and the fact that the first time they fought, I mean, Chael was beating the crap out of him. You know? So, I mean, that's got to be sticking in his mind also. Not only is there a lot to risk, because this guy's been running his mouth and calling him a dirtbag and everything, insulting his country. So he's got to go out there and put all the pressure on Anderson, and he already went up against him, and if you guys saw the first fight, Chael just mopped him up and then got caught at the very end. So Anderson's not only risking getting beat up, but he's got to defend his country. He's got to punish this guy for talking crap to him. Chael's doing a good job of getting in his head.
Do you think it's also part of it? Because, I mean, they say Chael was on some substance that he got banned for a year after. Is it possible that Silva's like, well, he won't be on that this time, so now I'll have a... Or do you think that doesn't matter?
You know, I think Anderson's going to come in with his A game. He's going to come in basically trying, you know, to be on his best. I think the last time he kind of underestimated Chael, but I think Chael got okayed to do the testosterone therapy stuff. So I think.
What's that mean? I don't know what that means. The testosterone therapy, is that?
That's what he got in trouble for. Was he was over the legal limit for doing this testosterone therapy.
Oh.
And he got it okayed by the commission to have the testosterone therapy, but he just can't be over a certain amount. So I think he'll still be on something.
Oh, is that what it was? It
wasn't like he was doing illegal steroids. He had an okay about the steroids or whatever he's using, the therapy, and he went too high on the legal limit.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Testosterone therapy, what does that help with? Because I have a feeling... that really was. That would be a great interview segment. But no, that would be great, though, if I was hosting my own TV show and Uriah was on, and that was all we did. Like, I just said, what is that? And you said testosterone. I will be right back with our next guest. But what does it help with? Because I was drinking soy lattes for a while, but somebody said that kind of gives you tits and estrogen, and I want some more testosterone. I guess helps with everything, right?
I guess so. I mean, yeah, it's basically once you reach a certain age, it just starts depleting after that, and it helps you get back to, you know, your youthful top level. I don't know too much about it. I haven't done any real research on the thing yet, but it seems to be an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
might help you with the beach.
You know what? It really might. But no, it would probably just give me a rage that I couldn't back up. Like, it would probably just make me as out of shape. I'd be like, what the fuck are you looking at? And I'd go, you. And I'd knock my fucking teeth out. Which would help my physique if I could stop eating. But that's a case where I think that the ultimate shit-talking is beginning to... I don't know how Silva is... We had him in once, but he's very
intense.
soft-spoken. Yeah.
He's intense in a weird way.
English. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's very soft-spoken. He almost whispers.
Yeah. Was he able to talk with you
Oh
guys,
yeah, we
or-
interviewed him. He was.
Yeah, we did all right with
It
him.
was to promote Like Water, his documentary when that came out.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, he was easier than Fedor. That was the hardest one.
Fedor.
Just not a word of English.
With the Russian
Yeah, that was
translator.
a little rough.
With his guys with him. It was very intimidating that day.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of guys. We don't know what they're about.
5
And
accountants.
We don't want to know.
Yeah, 5 legitimate Russian accountants sitting behind us. not at all uncomfortable.
Russian accountant for sure.
Yeah.
Very legitimate.
Yes, 5 spiritual advisors behind him. Large men.
Didn't they have Russian Olympic jackets on?
Of course they did. Yeah, they were very comfortable walking around with Russian Olympic. They looked like they were just tough fucking dudes, man.
Yeah.
But he was the nicest one of them. Like he was the
Fedor
softest
was great.
spoken of the group.
Nice guy.
But I'm wondering if this is going to affect Silva. I'm flying out for this and I didn't realize at first that you were on the by the way, how come all over the place? Why is there an interim title now? How come nobody has the belt?
Well, Dominic Cruz has the belt. He's been out. He had hand surgery after his last fight, and now he blew out his ACL, and so he's going to be out. Basically, won't be fighting for about a year and a half.
Okay.
And the reason they do that, I think, is because until a guy's recovered, he's not recovered. And it just kind of is like a placeholder, and said we have someone who's the best in the world who's able to fight right now, and that's what Hanan Barao and I are fighting for. It's going to be a great fight. The guy I'm fighting, Hanan, is on a 27-fight win streak.
Jeez.
And he's dangerous, more dangerous than Dominic. He's not as tricky, not as elusive and stuff like that, so it'll be like a more straightforward fight, but he's been knocking guys out and submitting guys. I mean, he's a dangerous dude.
Now, Dominic, do you guys really not like each other? How much of that was for the show? And how much of it was just genuine, like we just don't like each other?
We've had a long past of not getting along, and I mean, it's not like a hatred thing. We've had to deal with each other on a bunch of different occasions, but I've always felt like he's just got like a chip on his shoulder when it comes to me.
Right.
So, I was like the face of the WC, and he was in the WC, and I get pushed as like the lighter weight go-to guy, but he's the champion, so I think he's just a little bitter, and he's a poor loser, and I beat him, and so there's just like a lot of like bad blood between us, but it's not like we're trying to fight each other every time we see each other. It's just more like I'll make fun of him every time I see him.
Oh, okay, so you might be in his head a little bit.
Probably a little bit.
Would you fight? I'm sure you would, but would you fight Aldo again? That was a brutal video.
Ugh.
Wow.
I would fight Aldo again, but
it's a great answer.
That was very honest.
Dude, my leg, I've never been in that kind of pain before.
Holy shit.
It's basically like getting hit with a bat for 21 minutes and not being able to move, and I've broken my hands in competition. I fought Mike Brown with, I broke 2 bones in my right hand, in the first round, and dislocated my thumb in the third round. I was fighting with no hands for, 20-something minutes. That leg kick on the soft tissue is just like getting hit with a bat over and over and over again.
Oh, my God.
Where was he kick? It was in the thigh, right?
Yeah.
It was from like the hip to the lower calf, and my leg turned a different color. It was like a bloated.
I liked watching
dead
that on
animal.
Twitter. The
Yeah.
updates on Twitter
Yeah,
were
it was
great.
pretty nasty.
Oh, yeah, it
Like
was.
it changed colors over the 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It, like went from like just really red to then purple, then black, and then
Little green in there for a while.
Little green, yeah.
Oh,
it was nasty. But
How
yeah,
long
I
did
would
that
fight him.
take?
I'll fight anybody.
How long did that take to get over?
About a month and a half.
A month and a half. Oh,
Yeah,
and
and
you
there
didn't
was
break anything.
there's no structural damage.
Right.
I had no ligaments or anything. It was just like a big ass bruise.
We see that all the time. You always see leg kicks, and we're all going, "That's good. He's going for the leg kicks," and it doesn't look effective. Like from the outside, it is because I took one from John Jones just to see what it's horrendous. I almost vomited. It was really upsetting.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
And the fact that you could take that for X amount of rounds and you were really limping, it was like a movie scene that you were just like hopping around on one leg.
It was bad, man. It was bad. There was 2 rounds of that where I was just basically out of the fight because my leg was taken out of it. And he's a bigger guy than I am. I've been at 135 pounds for my last 4 fights, but I started in the sport in 2003, and I talk about it in the book also. This is before California had legalized MMA.
Right.
This is before there was a big, fan base. It wasn't on TV. I was fighting on Indian casinos, and I had to go up 2 weight classes in order to even get a fight. And so I became a world champion at 145 pounds, and the fights I fought were because I was one of the top guys at 145, but I'm a 35-pounder. I was a 133-pounder in college for 5 years, and so he's about 10, 15 pounds bigger than I am, and just kicking the crap out of my leg. I mean, it was painful, and I would do it again. I would just make sure that my leg was out of the way. Maybe go south off a little bit, and like be a little more desperate for a takedown right off the bat. But you know, I'm back at where I should be now, 135 pounds.
Is it possible you could talk to him before the fight and go, look, the leg thing that happened last time was really unpleasant.
We did that already. We don't have to do that
maybe
again.
You can make a pact, like you avoid my legs and I'll avoid your legs.
That's a great idea.
It's like linemen will do that sometimes in football. Like a defensive lineman, offensive lineman will kind of have an unspoken thing, I guess, where they're not going to completely kill each other. Or don't you guys have that with certain foot stomps, like up against the cage? Like it's just like you're not stepping on mine, so I'm not going to completely step on yours.
You know, I don't know about that. I mean, I think you're not supposed to kick like to the front of the knee or something like that. Sometimes it's legal. It's just like bad taste to do it, but no, there's no rule about that, I don't think.
Oh no, not a rule, but like something like two
like
guys,
an unspoken thing.
like when you're up against the
pussies
cage.
making a fucking agreement. They're not going to fuck each other up.
I wasn't going to phrase it like that, but I'd say two gentlemen making an agreement not to step on each other's feet while they're fist fighting. I think it's a fair thing because nobody wants a fucking foot stepped on. It stinks. But it really is unpleasant.
Oh, it's got to be.
So
Is that the most unpleasant thing? To just get a foot stomp?
Yeah, what is the worst thing? I mean, it obviously all hurts, but what is the one thing that you're like, oh, fuck, not that
Not
again.
that.
Geez, I get like black out during fights when it comes to the pain factor.
Oh, really?
I think,
But what's the one
handy.
thing you just don't want?
I guess it would be like maybe just getting hit directly in the nose or like eyes water or something like that.
Man,
You know, that's like just uncomfortable a
that's a
little bit.
terrible feeling.
Yeah.
That whole
Having your nose
it makes you all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Kind of hurts all around your eyes.
I'm always amazed that somebody can get kicked in the face or head and continue. You know,
They're
even,
called men.
that's even beyond being men. Like, I mean, obviously, yes, Anthony, it's a good point.
But you can't wrap your head around it.
I just
Yeah.
can't
That
comprehend.
you guys could continue after some of those hits you take, like a John Jones elbow or something. Those pointy elbows of his look just annoying.
Or the last fight, Kane and Antonio Silva. It was a bloody beating.
Oh, my God,
and
what a
he
wreck.
got him, but Silva stayed in there for almost a round, taking Cain Velasquez elbows to the face.
Yeah, it was like someone butchered a big cow or something.
Yeah, it was a
that guy,
mess.
that guy's so
bloody.
big too. It was just like, all right, we need to sew this guy up like now.
Pouring out.
Do you, when you fight, if somebody else's blood gets on you, like I know you've been tested and they've been tested, but does it on any level disgust you or worry you that you're getting somebody else's blood in your mouth or your eyes?
For whatever reason, it doesn't. You ever watch BJ Penn? He'll sometimes lick the blood, which that kind of gross.
Does he
me out.
really?
Yeah, he's done that before. When he beat Matt Hughes, he like licked the blood off his glove, which is kind of crazy, but you know, to each their own.
I won't even do that if I'm dating somebody. I'm like, look, for the next 4 days, you sleep on the couch.
The old Red Wings? Bunch of Red Wings?
Never happened. I can see doing that during the fight psychologically to fucking fuck the other person up. But after the fight, why would you do it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
To send a message to the people watching.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, here it
For
is.
the next people.
Oh, it's just
There
a
it is.
photo.
What a wreck.
First step to recovery. BJ Penn admits blood licking problem.
He's got a problem.
He's got a problem.
He's got a problem
He's
with
addicted
it.
to it.
At least he admit the first step is awareness.
Yes, and
Yeah.
hopefully you don't pick up any hepatitis or something. Hey, is there something, I think we talked about this last time, but Rogan had talked about, after you, like, do you worry about picking up something from the mat? Like, he said that there's things like face herpes and all this weird shit that people can get because you're grinding on the mat. Will you use special soap after that to avoid that type of shit?
I mean, that's not like the main concern in a fight. When they have a fight, it's like a brand new canvas. And
or even training.
No,
like if you're in
training,
the
I
gym
guess,
somewhere.
more
yeah,
than
you
anything.
make sure, I mean, washing the mats and all that kind of stuff is super important. You want to, shower afterwards and stuff. It's like, it's a grimy thing. You're rolling around the ground, fighting other guys and stuff like that. It can be pretty brutal.
There's a rumor, too, that is it true? Is there a gay fighter in the UFC, or is that just a rumor that people were spreading?
It's not in the UFC.
Oh, okay, MMA.
There was a guy that tried out for the show that I was just on. I was just coaching the Ultimate Fighter.
Yes.
And he had done gay porn.
Oh, right. Okay.
He had been in like a bunch of films and supposedly was not gay. I don't know how that works exactly, but was in like multiple like receiving end of male pornography.
Oh,
not gay,
no.
though.
And then saying he's not gay.
You know what, though? Hold on. Devil's advocate here.
All right, let's hear your story.
Perhaps if you're not gay, you have to be on the receiving end because it's unpleasant, but you're not gay, so you will not be able to be on the giving end because, like, you might not be able to physically get yourself to be erect to have sex, so you may hate it, but receiving may be your only option.
No.
Wow.
Apparently he was on both ends.
Oh.
On many occasions.
Well,
so, anyways, he tried out for the show, and he lost.
Oh, wow.
So he wasn't on the show and didn't get his opportunity to fight in the UFC.
If we were in court right now, do you know how mad my fellow prosecutor would be that I asked a question that I didn't know the answer to? Like, they'd be like, why didn't you research that and know that, stupid? You just made a terrible point. It was like when fucking Darden told OJ to put the glove on. It's like, you should have known.
What are you thinking?
You don't just do that. Oh, okay, so he lost, and I saw some of the... my on-demand is fucked up. Like I don't know, I'm explaining this to you, but the only thing that it tapes right is Game of Thrones. I tried to tape you and Dominic Cruz this year, and it was just taping all these specials, but it didn't tape the episodes, so I didn't get to watch it. I'm really irritated.
You blew it.
I really did. Now, now you're in fighting shape. You're ready to fight. Will you still train for the next few weeks, or are you done?
No, yeah, I'll be training hard. I'll be back to Sacramento in a couple days and be on it. Hard. I've got this book tour. I'm doing a book signing tonight at Bookends in New Jersey.
Oh, right. We don't have the book signing info. That's a great independent store. I've signed there. It's in Ridgewood, and it's got a tremendous amount of room. Like I always tell people, if it rains, you're going to be indoors. That is a great place to go and meet somebody and get your book signed. It's Bookends in Ridgewood. What time?
It's 7 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing that, and then I'm here in New York for a little bit longer. Then I go to San Diego, and then L.A., and then San Jose. But, yeah, so it's... we're looking at right now. Bookends is, New Jersey?
Yes, 211 East Ridgewood Avenue. A lot of people know where that's at because if you don't want to take the trip into Manhattan,
it's the best place.
It's a great independent store, and everyone from Hillary Clinton to Uriah Faber, obviously, Jim Norton, just to throw myself in the
Jim
mix,
Norton.
like the attention whore that I am.
Oh, Jim Norton was there.
But tonight you're signing at 7 p.m. And are you doing any in New York, or is that the only local one?
I'm not sure. I gotta check it out. I gotta double check on that.
Okay, who are you? Just Uriah Faber on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uriah Faber.
All right, so you can check Uriah's Twitter. Hopefully, you'll be twittering information.
Yeah, and I hope you guys get a chance to read the book. It's really a good read. I think I sent out a bunch to all my friends and family that were in the book and stuff like that. And everybody's been loving it, and I've been getting a great response on Twitter. So.
No one pissed? Like, dude, man, you put that in?
Yeah, no one's really pissed.
Is Internet Steve? There's a thing on a guy called Internet Steve who's a real bullshit artist, which was one of my favorite things. But just about one of these fucks that just talks and was lying. And you obviously changed his name, but have you gotten any feedback from that person?
No. Actually, since Internet Steve quit, he left Sacramento, moved somewhere else, and changed his last name. He's now starting to change his last name into a more Italian name. So,
do you think he's just embarrassed by his last?
No, he just is always changing. He's like changed high schools 4 times, changed gyms. He's just like he's perpetually changing his stuff,
reinventing himself. I would love to do. You know what? As much as it's easy to knock, I would love to move somewhere and just be the other guy.
Really?
Yeah, it would be nice. I'm tired of being Jim.
I think there's an actual sickness where guys will do that. They'll just up and leave and just change their whole life and start up again. It's like a condition. I remember studying about it in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where it's like a strange thing where someone will have like a family, everything. They'll up and leave and just start all the way over.
Oh, yeah. My ex-wife's father did that.
Really?
Made Christmas great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. On Christmas Day, he left the family and went and got another family. So every Christmas it was, shut the fuck up.
Yes, that was the husband's response to the tears on Christmas. Wow. Surprised that marriage is not going strong. I'm upset about my childhood. Shut the fuck up. It's Christ's birthday, whore. That's very loving.
That's awesome.
I didn't realize that was a condition because our producer,
Travis,
his mother, when Travis was 20 or 21, became religious, like an ultra-Jewish Orthodox religion. She met a rabbi and completely left her family, and he has not seen her in 10 years. Like, she's just gone. She disappeared, and that was the end of it.
Seriously, like, something goes on. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I was in college, but it was like something that happens fairly, not like often, but it happens in common.
Often enough they gave it a name or something.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Wow,
trip,
yeah.
huh?
Would you? We always do something, and I think we're ending the show. Oh God, we're over. You always do some kind of move, and last time you bent my arm, which hurt a lot.
Yeah, the game maker, remember?
Yeah, it was very unpleasant. I didn't care for it.
Did it work? Are you gay now?
No. It actually straightened me out.
Guys out there everywhere. Guys out there everywhere on the beach are sobbing right now.
Yeah.
But I would like to take. I took the last time we had. I've gotten punched a couple of times, but only in the arm, and believe it, with Frankie Edgar and Rashad. And who Jones? Oh boy, did Jones put a fucking hurt on me? But he likes it. He's he's a nice guy, but he's sadistic.
Yeah, he's a little bit sadistic.
Yeah, there's a reason he's the champion. Like you can see, like how can you be such a nice guy and fight, and then he fucking puts you in a neck lock.
He's like, oh, this little guy's gonna let me kick him. Oh, here it goes.
Yeah, and he goes, I should have kicked you harder. I'm like, that's a good point.
And he holds it a little longer after you tap too.
A little longer.
He's the one guy that holds it a little longer.
Would you hit me not as hard as you can, but in the right arm? But let me just tighten up a little bit. Just
Hold on.
Here's what's upsetting. I said, would you? Before I got the sentence out, his fist is clenched.
He was making a fist like, yeah, I could do this.
I fucking hate when these guys are in fight mode, like when they have a fight coming up. Like you want to get them after a fight when they're bruised and relaxed and feeling peaceful. But all right, yeah, just not. Okay. Not as hard. Oh no.
Come on,
I'm not gonna do this hard.
Jimmy, move
Okay.
your.
Give me a couple.
Yeah, sure. Why? You need to see me falling off the chair?
Hell yeah. Okay.
Maybe I should elbow him instead. I'll save my hand. Save my hand.
Oh, you believe me, you're not hitting a hard target with my fucking arm. I'm making a muscle. It's still gonna be like hitting a fucking.
I'm not gonna do this hard.
Okay, thank you.
Ready.
You know what? I actually physically jumped. An elbow would be too hard, I think, to take.
Elbow.
No.
Yeah, don't do an elbow. Actually.
No.
I don't want to hit you.
No, I don't mind though. It's in the spirit of.
Just as long as you're not beating off while I do this.
Yeah, right? He's got a big fucking heart on. He's got a Cialis rod.
He's like, just one more time. Yeah.
Are you a lefty or a righty? Are you a lefty?
I'm a righty.
Oh, you are right. Okay, so I know you fought southpaw before.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take one on my left arm.
Yeah.
Because the punches, even when they hurt, you can you can survive them. I won't take an elbow. No. But I don't.
How about an elbow, Jimmy?
No, elbow is too much. An elbow's too much. But I'll take another punch. You can go harder, but don't put it all
Trying
in.
to figure this out. And have a little internal conflict. Okay. A little harder.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. How?
No. Oh fuck! The
Taking
headphones came
headphones off.
No, don't cock. All right.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Oh man, I heard that. That was a good one.
Wow.
Does that hurt, Jimmy?
Does anybody else in here want to get hit?
No, I'm fine. I'm good.
Hope you want to take one?
Dude, that made a thud sound.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Oh man.
Wow.
That sounded like a fight.
But when you watch these things, and I've said this every time I've done it, it's a new respect because you understand something, even on a minor level.
Yeah.
Like he was being friendly and hitting me in the arm. No, not as hard as he could, of course.
Well, how many percent there or whatever?
That's gonna fucking. That's gonna bruise nice.
Jimmy, let me see. Pull it up.
That was 60-70, I'm thinking.
It's already
started changing color.
Yeah.
How hard was that?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Not that hard.
50?
It wasn't.
No, probably 50%.
And that was in the and I tightened up the arm. That's gonna bruise.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't put your whole body
I
into
gotta see
sound.
if you gotta tweet a picture of the bruise.
Oh, I will. I do every time.
Yeah.
Erock's got the sound. I want to hear this again.
Okay. No. Oh fuck! The
Taking
headphones came
headphones
off.
off.
No, don't cock. All right.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Yeah. It's that. It's like a pop almost.
That sounded like the love scene in Raging Bull. That really fucking hurt. That was but again, to know you're gonna get in and take that on the fucking jaw. Like, how do you?
Please imagine that to your face.
Fight.
No,
yeah.
I'm amazed that anybody can take that.
I don't know if we're allowed to do this, but there is a Marine out there that is a huge fan that want to get hit.
Oh, I don't want to hit him.
He's a huge fan.
But he's a civilian.
Yeah, I don't know if
hitting
we're.
people.
That's all.
Yeah,
good.
you don't get in trouble.
I just suggest. Look at, he's all excited.
He's ready,
He's a
but-
big guy. He's like, come on, bring it.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Uriah's in court.
Yeah, right.
He flashed back to the war. He's got me.
Imagine
Look at your arm already. It's already starting. It's already. That's gonna be lovely.
Imagine getting that in the face.
That's the amazing part
And
of
then
it.
they keep fighting. I don't get it.
They keep fucking. Once in a while they fall, but there are guys that will take 3 rounds of that, and then eventually you get them at one. But how do you take?
But
that
what's
more
that
than
about?
once?
I don't get it.
Hey, isn't it crazy that you see with boxing also? You see all these big hits, big hits, big hits, and it's just a little tiny one on the chin that puts a guy
Yeah,
out.
that'll lay him out.
It's crazy about, I mean, that's why you got to aim. If you guys are ever going to get a street fight, aim for the chin, upper lip, right here at the jaw. It puts guys out.
That's where it
they
is.
hit them hard.
Yeah.
You can just dink.
It's amazing.
Who can take the best punch you've ever thrown? Like, I'm sure you've hit guys. That's guy when you hit somebody hard, and you know you get them hard, and you get them right where you want them, and they come right back. That psychologically has to bother you on some level.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know, it just makes you want to hit him more, so it works out.
That's the difference between him and me.
What is it about what they call the button getting hit on the jaw that
on the
puts you
chin,
out?
right on the kisser.
Just there's some
I think it has to do with
some
like
wiring there.
the connecting of the jaw and like the shaking
Rattle,
of everything,
rattle.
the rattle,
Yeah,
just the
it
nerves
does.
in there.
Well, you can take a good punch, though. I mean,
oh yeah,
there's certain like
look at
when
his chin. This
Yeah,
chin's
you got
famous.
a chin.
You got the
That
chin.
shit
got
is
the chin.
made for
You're born
fighting.
with that chisel.
That's right.
It looks
There's
like
a picture of him as a baby,
Yeah,
and he's got
it's
it.
2 days old with that
And
chin.
he's already got the chin.
But you need
Hilarious.
that, like these guys, like when you see a lot of them, like Velasquez, and a lot of these guys have like these fucking Neanderthal ridge, like they're built to take shots. Well, you got to have a jaw like that, where
Yeah.
like a Chuck Liddell type jaw, where you're just made to take fucking punishment. I, on the other hand, do not have that gift.
Or an arm.
Let me see the arm again, Jimmy.
It's okay for now, but
Oh,
I
my
can feel it. That
God, now
really
it's
hurt.
reddening up.
Yeah, that
It's-
really
yeah.
hurt. But you know, it's
That's a
it's
good
a
one.
war wound. I'll lie about what happened. I'll be like, he fucking got in my. All right. Tonight, we're wrapping up here. Tonight, you can see Uriah at Bookends in New Jersey at 7 o'clock to sign his book. It's called The Law of the Ring, and the parts I've read a good piece of it. It's actually excellent.
The street fight alone, with all the details.
Yeah, and it's a really frightening
that we've
thing.
all heard about.
And it's a very
Yeah.
detailed thing, and
Absolutely.
it was something that you probably should have died from. I mean, those guys literally were trying to kill you.
Yeah, crazy.
And also, UFC 148,
Do
Uriah.
you keep in touch with those guys?
Oh yeah.
They send Christmas cards.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks.
curious if I go back there if they'll recognize me.
Oh,
Probably
man.
not. I mean, it's been some years.
Yeah,
They got
hope not.
other white guys to worry about.
Right, to kick their ass.
But at the end of it, you
trying to
make
kick
some
yours.
interesting points about why they might have done that, which is stuff that I wouldn't have thought of. So it actually had like a logical conclusion to
cool.
it.
Yeah.
And you're fighting at 148, co-main event with Silva Sonnen against, how do you say his name, Milan?
Hanan Barao.
Henan Barrow. I was way off.
Portuguese, the R is an H.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, I've been there.
Change
But
the language.
I didn't speak much. I just I went to Brazil, and you know what you do.
Well,
You're on the beach.
No.
Jimmy went down there for a whole different experience.
Yeah, somebody
Fuck
told
the
me there
beaches.
was a beach, but when you're leaving the whorehouse and going back to the hotel, it's like,
Okay.
oh yeah, there's sand over there. All right. I didn't know what it was for. All right, Uriah Faber, thank you very much, man.
thanks,
Hey
man.
guys, great to see you. Thanks for letting me hit you.
Always fun.
Thank you for doing
Glad
that.
you're enjoying the book, and I hope to see some folks tonight at the book signing.
Book
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a great
Bookends.
guy, and it's a great book, so go out and support Uriah Faber tonight.
And what is this you guys have here?
Oh, okay, one more.
no, what
this
the
is
fuck
from
this is?
our Marine who came in,
Did he come in real fast?
and he
say
brought.
hi?
Where is this stuff from?
Come in for a second.
Yeah, come in for a second. He brought me lovely gifts for the show. He's not a rich man, which he said.
Dominican Republic.
The Dominican Republic. So we have Dulceria Rodriguez candies and concrete coconut cakes.
Concrete?
Yeah, which look like mushrooms and a lovely snack. And this was opened when he gave it to me. The Jamasardis opened. No, I'm sure it didn't. There's nothing better than open candy from the Dominican Republic. Who doesn't want to sink their teeth into that?
I'd rather go back to the whorehouse without a bag.
Yeah, I really would, because if I was to eat that and get poisoned and die, they wouldn't even prosecute him. They'd be like, you should have known, dumbbell. But thank you very much. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, thank you very
Big
much.
fan of Uriah in the show, right?
Yeah,
Andrew
but
Norton.
well, unlike you, actually do DVR it, so it works for me.
Oh, your DVR worked? Oh, we met at the DC Improv. He came to my show. So thank you
He
very
came
much.
all the way from D.C., so that was cool, man.
Man,
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, you guys met outside?
Yeah.
hoorah!
Yeah, me and my godbrother. Today is my godbrother's birthday, so it
Happy
worked
birthday.
out for both of us. Yeah, but we took the bus
Fascinating.
from Washington D.C. at midnight, got here 4:40, and came to see you guys.
Well, you did 2 tours of duty, so thank you for coming.
Yeah,
and Uriah, a gift from our Marine friends. God bless. The open one is a sign of respect. The Marine.
I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Recently,
Oh,
Junior
look
Dos-
who's doing the show now.
Okay, all right. Apparently it's your show. We'll fuck off.
Recently, Junior Dos Santos brought some special friends from Brazil
to his most recent fight against Frank Mir, you have a fight coming up. Any chance you can bring myself out to Vegas?
Oh, boy.
Because I've never seen you fight live.
That's a great thing to do, and it's the thing I like about it is you always do it on the radio. You never want to do it in private. You want to just do it.
You really want to put someone on the spot.
No, that's good. That's good.
I think that kid was like a young kid from
was like
ghetto.
9. Yeah.
Salvador.
Yes.
We'll talk.
9-year-old
Let me talk to Dana, because he's the one that can pull
Yeah,
the strings like
Dana
that.
does that stuff.
Dana's rich.
But
100. Put us in a spot there.
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
I don't know. You might be hard to pick up after I win.
I'll pick you up.
But not
He'll pick me up.
But not to be
That's
awkward.
awesome,
Could you
though.
Twitter yourself eating this candy piece by piece up until fight time?
I'm gonna Twitter a picture of us, and I'm gonna send it to Dana, and Dana
we'll see
should be
what
able to look it
happens.
up.
Yeah.
You never know.
He's never replied to any of my tweets.
I know him.
Well, he kind of knows
Yeah,
him.
he
Yeah,
can get through.
He
Yeah.
kind of knows him. Probably has his personal number.
Let's send him this candy. Hey, thanks for having me, guys. I
Uriah,
really
it's always
appreciate
a
it.
pleasure.
Yeah,
You know
man.
that. Uriah Faber, everyone, the California Kid, The Laws of the Ring is the new book. And we're done. Jimmy, you're good with that plug?
Oh, yeah, the tickets are on sale next week. I'm a complete asshole.
All right, we'll
and
figure it out.
I'll be at Foxwoods with Artie, Dave, and Nick this Saturday.
Right on.
Thanks,
All right.
display.
See you
Thanks,
tomorrow,
bro.
boys.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show, Sirius